Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're Aunt Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet. Let's sip some tea, sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. Sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Come on in now. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Don't forget now. Auntie Mickey's house. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Real talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. Auntie Mickey's house, that's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. On in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit the light, hit the light, hit the light. You're at Auntie Mickey's, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's, Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in her house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, 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 yeah. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Grab a seat, drop your feet, let's sip some tea. Sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Don't forget Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Don't talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real, keeps it real. That's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. You know you're in a house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a see, come on in and hit that light, hit the light. Oh, you're Auntie Mickey's, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house. Oh.
Hello, everybody. StreamYard's tripping. I don't know what's going on, but it's about on my last nerve right about now. Right about now. For some reason, I can only see one set of chat, and it's on both sides. And someone was complaining that they can't see the portrait version. It's weird, Millionaire's Cove. It's weird. And I actually tried to come into the initial live. I had to start the live all over. I had to shut the whole live down because there was nothing there. I could see you guys there, but I couldn't get in. It's something really strange going on with StreamYard. But I'm glad that I got some of you back. How's everybody doing? This is so nerve-wracking. It really is. And then we got this maggot over here talking crap, too. Yeah, I got something for her stank ass, by the way. Absolutely. Let me turn on my music. Calm myself down. Because I can't stand liars. I can't stand a liar. Because if you can lie, you can steal. And you know, scammers of a feather flock together. But time is biding. I'm pretty sure eventually everything will come to fruition. Everything will come out eventually. One day, don't know when, but I'm very confident that eventually everything gonna come out. Because one thing is for sure, and two things for certain. You can only lie for so long. You can only lie for so long. Oh my goodness. You can deflect for so long. You can hide. You can use your words in such a way that you think you smart. Okay, you might be. But you ain't the smartest motherfucker in the room. Trust and believe. That's what I heard. That's what I know. She's over there in Owl Country talking shit about me as we speak. And I'm cool with that. Because you know, if they ain't talking about you, I must be doing something wrong. Because she talking hella shit over there right now. But the more you run your mouth, the deeper the hole you dig for yourself. You seem to be the only person that decided you wanted to talk shit about me after all the Angie Stone sector stuff went down, all the Quiet Storm stuff went down, and then out of the blue, here you are. Baby girl. I don't play checkers, I play chess. And I'll let you talk for as long as you want to talk. Yeah, the other live is weird, isn't it, Camille? Put a 1 in the chat if you're in landscape right now. Meaning vertical. Whoever's in vertical, put a 1 in the chat for me. And you guys, I'm so sorry. This StreamYard thing is so jacked up. Ever since they started this new format of having both portrait and landscape, there's been nothing but problems. Hey Jess, how are you? Oh, good. You're off work. Wonderful, love. I'm glad you got a break for real. You've been working awfully hard. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3. 3 people put a 1 in the chat because they're in vertical. That means you're looking from your phone. Well, you could actually be in vertical and still be on a iPad or something like that. It's just going to be skinnier and, But this should be something that they should have, instead of just dumping it out on us like that, just give us a little heads up, you know what I'm saying? So we could be prepared for it. Because I had no idea what was going on when it popped up on my screen when I went to go live one day, and there's all this extra stuff going on, landscape, portrait, or both. And shoot, they need to understand. Everybody ain't into technology like that. You're on both phone and TV. Okay. That's the smart way to do it. That's the smart way to do it. Yeah, except this time, I don't think it separated the chat. Because I'm getting the same chat on one side that I am on the other. Just weird. Real weird. The fact that I tried to go live 5 minutes prior to this one, and there was nothing there, but you guys were in the chat. It was weird. Very, very weird. So hopefully those people that were in the chat the first time, because I had to shut the whole thing down just to even go live this time. Hopefully those people made it back. You can choose to just pick one. No need to do both if it bugs you. That's true. But when you're in a hurry trying to get on here, because I seem to get all my phone calls just when I'm about to go live. And then I'm scrambling trying to get on, because I'm very consistent. I try to stay on time as best I can. So I am a little late today because of this. Shoot. So, there's my disclaimer. StreamYard did it. StreamYard did it. But I want to say hello to everybody in the house. Hello, Sloan Jackson. Hello, Camille. Hello, Lizzie Lopez. How are you, my love? There's LaWanda Jackson. Low candles. Now, see, they done changed the handles, too. The handles didn't look like this yesterday. Hi, Retretta. They are just messing with everything. This @ sign wasn't on here yesterday. So if I give a different name than I did before, please don't blame it on me. Because Low Candles is okay. Hi, Low Candles. And then I have Barbara Weaver, and I have Chandra Sparkle. Hello, Sparkle Girl. Victoria Morris. Hello, Victoria. The Love Bud. The Love Bud. I love that name, The Love Bud. How are you, sweetheart? And of course, Jess is here, Millionaire's Cove. Got quite a few people. Quite a few people in here tonight. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Crystal, how are you, my sweet? Let's see. Love Jones. Barry Ray. My husband. Hello, my sweet. Satin Doll. Satin Doll. Chandra Sparkle. Retretta. Okay, I'm probably saying names over again because I'm going up, not down. Trying to get this done as fast as possible because I have to say hello to everybody. It's plain and common decency. I have to say hello to everybody. Barbara says, I went to the other screen because this on is too small. Yeah. Hi, Dawn. How are you, sweetheart? Let's see, who else do I... Oh, my God, the cursor's even acting weird. Miss Purple. Hello, Miss Purple. I hope I don't miss anybody. Victoria. Hello, Victoria. Cassie. Hello, Cassie. Seen a lot of names I haven't seen in a while. Let me make sure I get everybody. Everybody is in the house. I don't want to miss anybody. Especially after that debacle that just took place. Oh, goodness. Hello, Lisa. Lisa Bruno. How are you, sweetie? Hello, QT. Hello, Nadine. Rachel. Did I say hi to Rachel already? Am I doing a repeat? Okay. Nadine's in the house. Yes. I think I caught everybody. Yes, Lady of Elegance Candles. Now, that's what I'm used to seeing in the chat. But today it says low candles. So it's confusing. I'm confused. I'm confused. And when I get mad, which I try not to. You can't purple on the chat. Okay, Lizzie. When I get mad at someone else's stupidity, I have to hold my composure. I really do. I have to hold my composure. And there's going to be lives when I may say some words that a lot of people don't like. And so in advance, I'm going to tell you I'm sorry if I happen to drop a few F-bombs here and there. Or, S words, whatever. Because I'm just going to be me. I'm going to be real. But that hoe over in Canada is on my last nerves. Because she makes everything content. And instead of just the bottom line is that she don't want to be discovered as what she has, been. What she's accused me of is what she's guilty of, the hypocrisy. And now she's, talking about other people that we care about and stuff like that. And, it is what it is, but hey, be prepared. Be prepared, you stank ass owl. Just be prepared. Be prepared. One thing is for sure, though. They seem to think that my claim of the document is fictitious, I guess. Yes, Sloan. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Over there in owl countries, they seem to think that, this document doesn't exist. Now, how would that look on them if I just pulled it up right now? Let me see something. I'm going to reduce this just a little bit. I don't want to dox the bitch. That I don't want to do. I don't want to dox the bitch. Let me see if this is the redacted. Nope, that's not it. Oh, yes, addresses and more addresses. Okay, let me look at this one. Did I redact? Oh, yeah. Redaction. Did I get it all? Oh, man, I didn't get it all. Dadgummit. Oh boy, oh boy. I could just show the first page. If people think I'm lying, not that I need to prove anything, but I love to make people out to be the liars they already are. And since I have it sitting right here in front of me, there's enough information here for you guys to know that it is definitely, it ain't mine, that's for sure. And I can go so far. So, you know what? Just for the sake of argument, let me step out on a limb here. Let me step out on a limb right here. Oh, Doodoo Bird, you haven't missed much. You came in right on time. How are you, sweetheart? What does this look like to you? I didn't create it. I didn't create it. This is just what was dropped in my lap. But she's not in any contact with that person over there. Yeah. This right here is Danny's case number from that lawsuit that she had literally filed. And if you can see, there's a little cut. You can see where it was cut and paste at the top of the page. See that circle with a 9 in it, and then it's cut off, and then there's another circle. United States District Court, Northern District of California, San Francisco Division. All of this used to be on Danny's document. But then when you get down to this part, whose name do you see? See, I'm talking about somebody that has been known to cut and paste fictitious documents. Actually, she accused me of doing the same. She accused me of doing fake documents because I had welfare fraud on my record. Where in the hell did you get that combination from? How is welfare fraud doctoring up documents? Two different things. That goes to show she's not really the brightest bird on the doggone pole. And I ain't talking about no stripper pole either. Because let's just be real. I don't know if they could hold her. I don't know. But I think I can show you just enough to let you know that this is not cap. Maggie, whatever her last name is, plaintiff. Plaintiff, meaning her. Danny Robertson, aka Jane Doe, YouTube LLC. See, here's the difference. Here's the difference between her and Danny's, is that Danny wasn't suing YouTube. Danny was not suing YouTube. Even the font is different if you look at it. This font right here is different from this font. All cap. All cap. She called herself suing YouTube. You know what? I'm sorry. That takes a lot of stupidity to be so broke, but you're gonna go after a multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar organization that has more attorneys than you could care to shake a stick at. But good luck on that. That's why it never got filed. Complaint for copyright infringement, breach of contract, civil rights violations, defamation, harassment, and related claims. Jury trial demanded. Ooh. Plaintiff Maggie Cuckoo. Plaintiff, Maggot Cuckoo, parentheses plaintiff, by and through her attorneys, there's another lie, hereby files this complaint against defendants Danny Robertson, aka Jane Doe, and YouTube, LLC, collectively defendants, and alleges as follows. This action arises from systematic campaign of harassment, defamation, copyright infringement, identity theft, and invasion of privacy perpetrated by defendant Robertson against plaintiff, facilitated by defendant YouTube's selective enforcement of its policies and failure to address clear violations of its terms of service and community guidelines. Hello, Kathy Mitchell. Hi, Donna McClendon. Isn't this something, though? But I'm lying, though. Where's the document? Oh, she doesn't talk that proper. I'm sorry. Where's the document? Now, how would I get this? And mind you, I didn't follow either her or Danny right away. But she seems to be hell-bent on trying to convince her people over there that I knew all along that Quiet Storm committed the crime he was convicted of. That I knew. As if she's in my head to tell people what I'm thinking. She can't figure out what the hell she's thinking. How in the hell are you going to tell me what the hell I'm thinking? This action arises from a systematic campaign of harassment, etc., etc. Number 2, since December 2024, defendant Robertson has engaged in an escalating pattern of harmful conduct targeting plaintiff, including but not limited to impersonating a third party, Danielle Robertson, to file fraudulent copyright claims against plaintiff's YouTube channel, publishing plaintiff's private home address and interior photographs online, orchestrating surveillance of plaintiff's home, paying individuals to harass plaintiff, creating derogatory content depicting plaintiff as vermin, making false accusations that plaintiff distributes child pornography and supports child abusers, and making degrading statements about plaintiff's mental health, physical appearance, and past trauma. If she had some attorneys, yes, they would be listed. But, slow as fuck. Now, I'm only going to go down so far because I don't want to dox her. Under any circumstances do I do that. But clearly, this is a cut and paste job. Clearly. And when you know that someone has been in, I don't like to use the word cahoots. It's really old-fashioned, but the bottom line is this, yes. When you know that the person that she has been in contact with behind the scenes is capable, if not guilty in the past, of doing documents just like this, what would one think? I mean, if it looked like a duck, if it quacked like a duck, it's a fucking duck. I have to be careful. I don't want to dox. And see, just out of common decency, heck, I knew your information since June. If I was a bitch, if I was the bitch you say I am, and I had your personal information like this, I would certainly use it. Being as though you doxed me, putting my telephone number in your chat. But she's, an upstanding citizen. Upstanding citizen. Throwing a line of crap out there for the public to hear. All for the sake of content. Content. That's what this is all about. She needs content. Exactly, Barbara. But like I said, you can say what you gotta say. You can deny what you want to deny. But the longer you bump your gums and say the wrong thing about the wrong people, trust and believe, you're gonna look like a zip damn fool. Let me see if I can go just as far as where I redacted, because I can't go past that, because I didn't catch it all. But see, I'm a good person. I took out her address. For real, huh? Millionaire's Code. Yeah. So this ain't no cap. This ain't no cap. I'm going to remove it from the screen because the more I look at it, the more I want to show it all. But I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. Wait a minute. Defendant YouTube LLC is a Delaware. Oh, it's not. Okay, duh. I'm up here thinking I'm protecting her and I was protecting YouTube's address. Yeah. Her plan was to, at least this is what she was trying to look like. She was trying to appear as though she was suing Danny and YouTube. And this never made it out there. Your mammy sucks, Skibbity Toilet. How about that? Your mammy. Skibbity Toilet. You must be about 12. Yeah, because my grandson says stuff like that too. So you must be a child. Let's go down here to this part. It's all very interesting. It's a lot of words. A lot of words. But yes, there's a this document is literally 35 pages long. And Danny's document was 15? So there's a whole lot of stuff added to the back end. In addition to, But the more she talks, the more she tells on herself. She even said, first of all, she called Quiet Storm a ninja. Why would I go to a ninja? What? Said it, 2-3 times? Oh, I forgot you're not really part of the black community, so you really don't understand the implications of when you call somebody a ninja instead of the N-word. Why would you refer to him as he's a N-word or a ninja? But she's not... she don't get it, I guess. I'm going to give her grace on that one because, she don't know. Either she don't know or she does know and forgets what she is. And I would hope she would never refer herself as that. You see what I'm saying? Ninja. He's a ninja. Why would I talk to him? He's a ninja. What? Now, we all in the black community, we refer to each other, not always, but, a lot of times we say, that nigga is crazy. That's how we talk. You know what I'm saying? But the context that she put it in was kind of different. It was like, you're not black or something. I don't know. Yes, Juanita, I figured that out a long time ago. And incidentally, I thought it was comical that one of her subscribers came up to the platform describing her. She didn't describe it as disgust, but described her disappointment in Maggie's treatment of Polly. And this was one of her supporters. And she was very vocal about how she felt on what Maggie did. But now Maggie considers herself to be a smart person. Yet she gave herself all the grace of being an asshole to Polly. And like I said before, I don't feel sorry for Polly. But that was supposed to be her. That's her moderator. I would never. Here's the deal. A real person, a real woman. I'm just saying. If you have a problem, especially as a content creator, and you've got moderators, if you have a problem with your moderators, would you definitely go out? You know what, Dustin? I'm talking about your mammy. That's what I'm babbling about. Here we go. You go bye-bye too. As an adult, as a content creator, and as an adult, as a woman, when you have a problem with your moderators, would you blast them publicly like that, or would you not talk with them behind the scenes? That's my question. I mean, are you that damn hard up for clicks and views that you would make your moderator content? And as quiet as it's kept, even the young lady that came up on her platform and described to her how she was disappointed in her behavior, she made her content by bringing her up on a live, because all she cares about is content, and she will use anybody. Yes, Doodoo Bird. Yes, she did. Lisa went hard, but she was still respectful. I gotta give her credit too. Even though she was following an idiot, she was still respectful. Exactly, Jess. That would be like you and I. Now, Jess has been my ace boon coon from the giddy up. And we all know what that means. She's been my ace since I started going live on this platform. She's been my moderator from the very beginning. How would I look calling her a bitch or jumping down her throat? Yes, we've been down for each other since day one. You don't treat friends like that. And clearly, Polly was not a friend to begin with. Maggie couldn't even understand the concept of love in the concept that Lisa was describing in terms of, how Polly and Plotter and I don't know if there was someone else that she was referring to, but these people had love for her. They supported her. And for her to turn on them so quickly When you ride or die for someone on their channel, there's a certain level of love that you have for that person. But the maggot couldn't even quite wrap her head around that concept. Oh, well, we were friends, but I don't need. Come on, man. Come on. Lisa told her that she was smart. Yeah, yes, I am very smart. You self-indulgent bitch. That's my way of putting it nasty. Because I could get nastier, but I won't. No, that she doesn't. She doesn't understand loyalty. She expects people to be loyal to her, but she has no loyalty to others. But all of this smoke, this smoke screen, she wants to laugh out what I've been saying. And I'm not going to let you laugh it off, because the proof is definitely in the pudding, especially when the pudding is opened up and eventually comes out the container. Yes, she did say she tried behind the scenes, but still, you still don't bring it out into the public. And then she turned around and doxed that girl on top of it. I don't know. She acts about 13, 14 years old, but I think she's in her 30s. I've never really been too interested in anything that personal about her. When I see her, all I see is an opportunist. That's what opportunists do. Opportunists look at every single solitary opportunity to capitalize on the people that they are around or are around them. Dog years. Oh my goodness. But it's really sad when you see a content creator drag one of their loyal moderators, despite you may not like the way that she presents information to you. You may not even like the information, but you handle that in the back. You don't bring that out to the forefront and then try to convince everybody that you the one that's right. Absolutely. And she knew exactly what she was doing. I didn't know that was her real name. You a damn lie. This girl been giving you money for a year. Exactly, Juanita. This girl been giving you money for the last year. And when you send money to somebody through any form of outside payment, be it PayPal or Cash App, your name is there. But I guess she's so hard up for the cash, she don't pay attention who's sending her money. Is that what she's saying? Oh, I never paid attention as to what she sent to me. I didn't know that was her name. I thought her name was Polly. You a Polly ass lie. That's a Polly ass lie if I ever heard. Did you ever see anything come to you with the name Polly on it, and this woman's been sending you money? You knew good and damn well that was her name that you put out there. Come on now. You ain't that stupid to think that we can't see that shit. If she's been sending you money, and you know she's been sending you money, did you ever see that money with the name of Polly on it? From PayPal or Cash App or wherever else you get it from. Yeah, everyone is her money. But it just goes to, this is a profile of a user. This is the profile of a user. I'm going to get whatever I can, and when they piss me off, I'm going to throw them in the garbage. That's what a user does. When you've used them you can't use them anymore. You toss them to the curb and talk shit about them for another 5 days or so, thus being content. But you got to explain it to your people. Man, please. You made her content. And that's supposed to be a friend. That's no friend. And I've done forging of documents, creating fictitious documents, because I did welfare fraud back in the 80s. Bitch, you wasn't even alive. I'm in my 20s and 80s. How many of us have done dumb stuff in our 20s? Not saying it was right. Never claimed it to be right. But we have all done something stupid in our younger years. And I'm sure she has too. She just hasn't admitted it. But she can start with that corny ass wig of hers, and I'm going to leave that alone too. But it's just, again, the smoke screen that she continues to put up is, oh, she is trying to convince everybody that I am in cahoots with a SA'er. And that was so traumatizing to me when that information came out, and because I've been SA'd before. I'm sorry to hear that, boo-boo. I'm so sorry to hear that you were SA'd, but this is not about you. This is not even about you. So in the beginning, when all this stuff came out, yes, I did see that something was dropped into Stone Paxton's live, but I didn't have details. And I didn't look for details because I was concentrating on Angie Stone. And I listened to him, unfortunately. I listened to his explanation, and it was plausible. But you can't seem to let that shit go. But now that you're under the hot seat, you want us to believe, that couldn't be possible. That you've been, not literally, but figuratively in bed with this man. And I'm not talking about literally, y'all. I'm just saying figuratively. There's a reason, and it ain't just, I just thought it up. The dots have been connected. It's just a matter of time when the whole picture is painted. And then what you gonna say? You gonna call him and tell him to defend you? Bitch, please. Not that man. Not that one. But, when there's a common denominator, here's the common denominator. Danny Robertson is the common denominator. She can't stand Danny. Tony can't stand Danny. And Kimmy Love cannot stand Danny. 1 + 1 = 2 and 3. That's just one aspect of it. There's so many little small things that you could look at and say, that's interesting. Or, that's interesting. But we're not children over here. We can put 2 and 2 together and figure it out. Which we have. And it's just a matter of time. When all the puzzle pieces come together, you're going to be looking real stupid. But no, she wants this bickering to go on and go on and go on. And the more you have it out there in the limelight for everyone to see, the more it hurts you in the end. If you were smart, you would go find you some real content and do that. instead of trying to drag everybody every chance you get because that's your only content. See, so when you've got birds of a feather that flock together, these are the things that they do. These are the exact things that they do. And it's just a matter of time. You know, she can call me all the stupid bitches she wants to, but I ain't that stupid, boo-boo. I ain't as stupid as you think I am. So, camera went off. She did it. Hold on. There we go. Thank God I got a backup camera. But anyway, I'm going to move on from this tramp and go to something substantial, because she's actually really not really worth the time of the people that are here in this chat. Honestly, she's not worth it. There's other things that are out there that are more important, more there's some crazy stuff going on out there that could impact many people right here in this chat room. Hello, the Battle Zone. I like that name. Excuse me. Let me get my tea. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this lawsuit away for future reference. You know what I'm saying. So, the rest of what I was going to talk about tonight, we've been talking about scamming lately. And I know that the first part involved a scammer, because honestly, yeah, relevant subjects. Scammers of a feather flock together. But there is a serious problem out here with scamming seniors, especially. You know, they're out here, they're literally scamming older people out of retirement, Social Security, you name it. They're taking this money and they're running with it. And a lot of people, especially, you're what you would consider to be your average smart person, this is hitting everybody. But people get embarrassed when it happens. And sometimes they don't follow through. And that makes it difficult for the authorities to really catch people. Here, I'm gonna read a little something to you. It's I'm very grateful that my grandmother, I as much as I loved her, I'm really glad that she's not here to witness all this mess going on, because she would have been a prime target. Thank you, Battle Zone. Thank you so much. So I got this from the National Council on Aging. Scam and fraud prevention. The top 5 financial scams targeting older adults. And you wouldn't believe some of the things that they're doing out here. Oh my goodness, yeah. Kathy, yes. Kathy said the same thing. Not a day goes by where I get a phone call from somebody. I'm sure she is saying that, Lizzie, and she can go suck herself off. That's what she can do. They hit you today for $750, Beverly? Oh no. That is awful. I am so sorry to hear. Oh God, that's awful. Jesus, I am so sorry. Well, I hope your bank takes care of you. Honestly, I don't wish that on nobody. I really don't. So let me get to the meat of the matter. Financial scams are everywhere these days, and no one is immune. And sometimes it leaves older adults with no way to recoup their losses. Worldwide, people aged 60 and over lost a combined $3.4 billion to fraud in 2023 alone. Behind that shocking figure, more than 100,000 very real people who have been robbed of their savings and financial security. We all need to work together to make sure our seniors, their caregivers, families, and friends know the signs to look for that a criminal is after your money, said FBI Criminal Investigative Division Assistant Director Michael Nordwall in a Facebook post. NCOA is here to help. When it comes to stopping online scammers, knowledge is power. Below, we cover the most common scams targeting older adults. We'll also tell you what to do if you or someone you know encounters one. Why do financial scammers target seniors? Fraudsters and con artists tend to go after older adults because they believe this population has plenty of money in the bank. Hooey, they ain't met everybody. But it's not just wealthy older Americans who are targeted. Older adults with low income are also at risk for fraud. Plus, many people are embarrassed to report financial scams, and they can be tough to prosecute. Criminals therefore consider them low risk. However, these scams can be especially devastating for older adults whose ability to recover their losses is limited. How common are financial scams targeting older adults? In 2023, 536 people filed complaints with the U.S. Senate Special Committee on Aging Fraud Hotline. That brings the total number of registered complaints to nearly 12,300 since 2013. The 5 scams that top the list of complaints for seniors. First one, number 1, the grandparent scam. Anybody in the chat who is a grandparent, please pay attention. This is real. The grandparent scam is so effective because it exploits people's emotions. First, a caller gains trust by tricking their target into volunteering information like a grandchild's name. They may say something like, "Hi, Gram, do you know who this is?" Then, with that name at the ready, they impersonate the grandchild. Now, it doesn't surprise me with AI and all that out here, and technology is able to mimic people's voices. It's crazy. In this scam, fake grandchildren ask for help with car repairs, late rent, a medical emergency, or even to post bond. They pretend to be in distress. They may even beg the grandparent not to tell anyone. In other versions of this scam, a caller claims to be an arresting police officer, doctor, or lawyer trying to help the grandchild. They prey upon emotions to pressure victims into sending money as quickly as possible. And who among us wouldn't really readily help a cherished relative in a desperate financial need? These scams are even harder to identify and resist thanks to artificial intelligence or AI. Today, con artists can clone real voices of real relatives and use them to commit fraud. People who run grandparent scams often ask to be paid through gift cards or wire transfers. Hi, Lady Letitia. How are you, sweetheart? I'm put the put the link in the chat if you want to come up. All right, beautiful. That's there for you if you want to come pop in for a minute, because you know I've been talking about the maggot. Okay, so these don't always require identifications to collect, which means victims have no way to recover their money. Some victims report that scammers showed up at their homes, posing as couriers to pick up the money. Ain't that a blip? Financial services scam. This is number 2. Hi, Q-Rock. Financial services scam. These cons work because they appear to come from a legitimate source, a bank, a mortgage company, or a debt collection agency. Scammers call, text, or send email messages that look and sound perfectly legitimate. They may claim that a checking or savings account has been compromised and ask for personal information, such as a password or social security number, to secure it. They may promise better rates or terms on a home loan, or they may threaten arrest for unpaid medical bills, which may or may not exist. Each of these types of claims is a lie, but scammers know how to be convincing. Let me put a pin in this right here. What is going on in the chat? I'm just putting a little pin in it right now, but what is going on in the chat? Who is arguing and why? You're a good girl tonight, Doodoo Bird. Okay, good. Thank you, Millionaire's Cove. Thank you. Highly sensitive introvert. I didn't see you earlier. Hello, sweetheart. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. It's not that serious, you guys. It's not that serious. We're not going to argue about things like that here. Okay, so here we go. They can easily fake the information on caller ID. They know how to email addresses and links look real, and they often will use threatening language to scare their victims into volunteering sensitive information or sending money. Usually, the people committing this type of fraud will demand immediate payment through a peer-to-peer or P2P platform. Number 3, tech support scams. These scams prey upon the doubts and discomforts that many people have around computers. In fact, when it comes to fraud committed against older adults, tech support scams top the list. How do they work? Typically, a person's computer or phone screen will freeze or go blank. A pop-up message will appear with a phone number to dial for help. When the user calls it, the scammer on the other end will ask for permission to log on to the device remotely. This fake tech support representative may also demand a fee to repair the issue. I'm going to put a pin in that. That happened to me. That very thing happened to me about, I want to say, 10, 12 years ago. Okay. Where my sister-in-law was using my computer. She was staying here for a brief time, and she was using my computer, and she was on Yahoo Mail, and she, for some reason, could no longer get into her Yahoo Mail, so she contacts a number to Yahoo support. So she thought. She contacts Yahoo support, and unbeknownst to me and without my permission, she gives them remote access to my computer. Bad move. So what inevitably happened is I walk by and I see somebody is manipulating my computer, and it wasn't her. So I jump on the phone because she had them on the phone. And I get this guy on the other line who sounded like he was from on the other side of the world. I'll put it like that. And I'm asking him, why are you in my computer? Well, she gave me permission. She don't own this computer. So how did you manage to get into my computer? Well, she gave me permission. And he went on to tell me that I have a virus on my computer and it's going to cost $300 to fix it. And I told him he's a fucking liar, and I hung up in his face. At the end of the day, or should I say by the next morning, my computer was completely crashed. That was the scam. Since I didn't pay the money, they crashed my computer. So this is a cautionary tale about entertaining people that call you, or giving people remote access that you don't completely trust. Someone that you have contacted, not the other way around. Yes, Doodle Bird. So in government impersonation scams, also known as government imposter scams, callers pretend to be from the Internal Revenue Service, or IRS, Social Security Administration, or Medicare. They threaten to arrest or deport the person who picks up the phone if they don't pay their unpaid taxes. Or they may threaten to cut off Social Security or Medicare benefits unless the person provides personal details. This information can then be used to commit identity theft. Government imposters may demand prepaid debit cards, cash, or wire transfers as payment. Using special technology, they often spoof the actual phone number of a government agency or call from the same zip code, 202 for Washington, D.C., for example. This can trick some people into thinking the caller is from a valid source. Romance scams. Now, this one is very interesting because I know someone whose mother has actually fallen victim to this very scam. As more people turn to online dating, con artists are seizing the opportunity. Romance scammers create fake social media profiles and use them to gain trust and steal money. In some cases, these scammers may be or pretend to be overseas. They may ask their victims to pay for visas, medical emergencies, and travel expenses to come to the U.S. Romance scams, also called sweetheart scams, can drag out for a long time. Good question, Lizzie. Technology. And they basically, what they do is they intimidate the person that they're calling, making them think that this is a legitimate call for a legitimate reason, and they require specific information to come in and rectify it, which is a lie. I hope I explained that as briefly as I could. As a result, victims often lose a lot of money. The FTC found that in 2023 alone, more than 64,000 people reported a romance scam, with losses totaling $1.1 billion. Other popular scams targeting older adults: sweepstakes and lottery scams. The sweepstakes scam is familiar to many of us. Here, bad actors call with good news. The person answering the phone has won the lottery or a prize of some kind. In order to claim their winnings, that person must send money, cash, or gift cards up front, sometimes amounting to thousands of dollars. Supposedly, this money covers taxes and processing fees. Scammers may impersonate well-known sweepstakes organizations like Publishers Clearinghouse to build trust among their targets. Of course, no prize is ever delivered. Sometimes fraudsters convince people to send even more money by telling them their winnings will arrive soon. Many continue to call people for months and even years after defrauding them out of an initial sum of money. Robocalls and phone scams. One common robocall is the "Can you hear me" call. When a person who answers says yes, the scammer records their voice and hangs up. This is dangerous here, y'all. This is very dangerous here. The criminal then has a voice signature to authorize unwanted charges on items like stolen credit cards. They are getting more and more cunning as time goes on. Robocalls use automated technology to dial large numbers of households from anywhere in the world. While there are legal uses for this technology, robocalls can also be used to carry out a variety of phone scams. These include false claims about expiring car or electronics warranties, just like government impersonation calls. Scammers often spoof the number they're calling from to make it seem like they're from a trusted organization. Yet another popular phone scam is the impending lawsuit scam. In this case, someone receives an urgent, frightening call from a person pretending to be from a government or law enforcement agency, like the IRS or the police. They are told if they don't pay a fine by a certain deadline, they will be sued or arrested for some made-up offense. Business imposter scams. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, has found that a business imposter scam takes a heavy financial toll on consumers age 60 and older. These criminals pretend to be from a business or charity, which makes them seem trustworthy. Like government imposters, business imposter or scammers can fake their caller ID to make it seem like a legitimate communication. These fraudsters will try to convince someone to send money or a gift card or share personal information. Let's see, there's three more. Investment scams. This type of scam involves the illegal or alleged sale of financial instruments that typically offer low risk and guaranteed returns. The use of cryptocurrency, digital assets such as Bitcoin, is common in investment scams. Cryptocurrency-related investment fraud costs adults age 60 and over $716 million in reported losses in 2023. Medicare and health insurance scams. Every U.S. citizen or permanent resident age 65 and over qualifies for Medicare. This makes the program a prime tool for fraud. In Medicare scams, con artists pose as Medicare representatives in order to convince older adults to share their personal information. Scammers might also provide bogus services at makeshift mobile clinics. Then bill Medicare and pocket the money. Medicare scams often follow the latest trends in medical research, such as genetic testing. Internet and email fraud. Some older adults come to technology late, and their learning curve is therefore steep. That makes them easier targets for internet and email scams. These scams include pop-up windows that look like antivirus software. In reality, these windows install computer viruses when clicked on. These viruses can expose personal information or even disable the computer until a person pays a lot of money to have it fixed. Sometimes this is called ransomware. Internet firewalls, built-in virus protection, and other safety precautions can help prevent this type of fraud. However, user must know about these tools, and it can be hard to keep up with the latest ones. Another scam called a phishing scam uses emails and text messages that seem legitimate. They appear to come from a well-known bank, credit card company, or online store. These messages may request personal data, such as a login or social security number, to verify an account. Never, no matter what, never give out your entire social security number, whatever you do. Even if it appears to be a legitimate source, only the last 4 digits is necessary. That's all they use to make sure that they're talking to the right person. So never give your entire social security number. Scammers use this information to steal money or additional personal details. Find out how to protect yourself against phishing scams. What to do if you think you've been scammed. Scams are specifically designed to catch us off guard, and they can happen to anyone. There's nothing to be ashamed of if you think it's happened to you. Keep important phone numbers handy, including the local police, your bank, and adult protective services. It's a heartbreaking fact that scams have wiped out people's retirement savings, said Louis Griezmann, Associate Director, Division of Marketing, Practices at the FTC. If a business, government, and agency, or even a grandchild in need contacts you, it's critical to check who you're really dealing with. Never panic or react quickly. Contact them at a number you know is real to verify. To obtain the contact information for adult protective services in your area, call the Elder Care Locator, a government-sponsored national resource line, at 1-800-677-1116 or visit its website. You can also report scams online to the FTC. Sharing your experience can help prevent it from happening to someone else. That's very, very scary. Very, very scary. And I think of all of these older people that are out here living the last of their days. You know what I'm saying? Living the last of their days, only to be ripped off within a matter of minutes. Within a matter of minutes. So I found a very, very, very important video on this very subject that I think many of you will be very shocked, as I was. I was very shocked to see this. Some of these scams I'd never heard of before. Before I do that, though, let me check and see if this is the other one I needed, because this covers digital theft as well. And I'm going to turn down the music as well, just in case The sound is low. Okay. Hold on. You gonna do the bird? Oh my. Okay, Lizzie. I would listen to hubby then. I would definitely listen. Okay, let's get this started. Very important.
Digital fraud.
The story will continue in a moment.
It's like a
Getting a phone call from someone that you think is your grandchild, your grandson, I would be livid. I would lose it. Hello, Black. Thank you. Thank you, love. I would be livid if I got a phone call from one of my grandsons or who I thought was one of my grandchildren telling me that they're in jail because something crazy happened and they need me to bail them out. I mean, your first instinct is to jump and go help them. But this taught me a big lesson. They're getting so cunning. And they're using emotions to get it done. And here's the thing that just irks the shit out of me. I can't help but this right here. I have a soft spot about it because you guys know I got ripped off too. But then you've got assholes like Maggie over there in Canada that seems to think it's funny. Oh, she is so stupid. She gave Quiet Storm $1,300 or $1,700 or whatever. You dumbass bitch. You don't even understand what we were doing, honestly. But to take that opportunity to humiliate a person that has already been humiliated further lets me know that she's less than human. I'm just throwing that out there. If you ever get scammed by anybody, don't let anybody, I mean nobody, ridicule you or humiliate you. Yes, dear, I sure will. Yeah, because she seems to be running her mouth over there double time on both of us, boo-boo. She need a good whooping. The one her mama didn't give her. But yes, don't ever let anybody ridicule you, humiliate you, tease you, or whatever. Or shame you for being a victim of someone like that. Oh, you're stupid. How would she feel if I said that about her in her essaying situation? I wouldn't ridicule her. If something bad happened to you, that's an awful thing. But again, that's what narcissists do. It's all about them.
it was terrible. I was a mess.
Hello, Lady Letitia.
Hello.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful now. I'm doing wonderful.
Poor lady. People like
Yeah.
Maggot goes after people like them. They don't care.
Yeah.
As long as they get the money.
Yep. As long as they get the money, or as long as they, get clicks and views, or, anything
Exactly.
to make herself feel better about herself.
Justify her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything, because that's one of the main things she likes to say about you gave him this money and
Right.
That doesn't
And
make me stupid. That makes you stupid and insensitive, because there, by the grace of God, go you. One day you might be sitting in those very shoes.
hello. We're judging.
It's not about being stupid. It's not about being stupid. You think I'm going to willfully give somebody some money? Oh, you fell in love with what? Bitch, please.
And she comes up with her own fictitious story,
I don't even
her
eat
own
Lucky
made up
Charms.
story.
I don't even eat Lucky Charms because he's a leprechaun. What the hell do I want with Quiet Storm? The
Hi,
fuck?
side chat.
Yeah, this is devastating. I'm going to start this back up real quick. Just a second, y'all. Donna, the reason that happened, that was YouTube. YouTube put it in private, and it stays in private until they process it. I have no control over that.
Oh,
Yeah, she's talking about my live from last night. She went to go look at it, and it was in private. I didn't put it in
okay.
private. That's YouTube. YouTube did that. So just letting you know, that's why. Okay, sweetie. It should be, hopefully it'll be processed before the end of the night. Jesus, that
Is
was
that
last
something
night.
new?
You know, they've done that a couple of times. They've
Yeah.
taken videos, and instead of letting them go public, they put them in private until they review them.
Wow.
And once they review them, then they keep them in private, and it's up to us to go in and make them public.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah. So Donna,
I
as
didn't
soon as
know.
I'm done with this live, I promise you, I will go in. As a matter of fact, I'll do that while this video is running. Okay? And see if it's still private, and see if I can put it in public for you. Okay? Okay. Let me get back to this. Uh-oh. Sloan. Did my video just go down? I think I let it play too long before I interjected.
Oh.
I think that's what happened.
And there's another way too. You can take the video off and just play the sound, and they won't get you.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, push the button where me and your face is, like the two layout buttons.
In the video?
Where it's the layout. Yeah, go to layout.
Okay, shoot. My browser
and
just lost connection too. Wow,
it
what
will
is
come back
going
up.
on?
Yeah, they're just clocking you for the 60-minute video. And then once you take it off, they'll put it back up. So what you do is go to layout.
Okay.
And then click on
In StreamYard?
in StreamYard. Yes, where me and you are side by side. Put that picture up. That layout up. The one when we're on the screen together side by side in 60 minutes. You don't have to stop sharing. Leave that up.
It's not side by side. Okay, I took the vertical down, and it shows us I'm above you.
I still see 60 minutes.
60 minutes.
Right. Yeah. There's a button on there.
Oh, you want me to turn this off?
Yeah, no, don't turn anything off. Just click on that layout that shows two people side by side. There's a layout that will show you.
See that. I don't see
Well,
that.
it's right next to the big picture on the layout screen. You can have yourself, or you can have two people side by side.
Okay.
And if you click the two people
like that,
just like that,
and then just play the video.
Yes, and they won't mess with you anymore.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to see the people, but it stops you.
That's
from
okay. As
taking
long as
your
we hear the
live
information. Yeah.
Yes. This is some great information, Auntie Mickey. This is helping me so much. Thank you.
Good. Because there's another one that's gonna definitely floor you guys for the airport.
Wow.
But see, it was weird that this happened because my first live I came on, and when I entered the studio, I saw everybody in the chat, and I hit to start the video, to start the live, and it started, but there was nothing there.
Oh.
Nothing on the screen.
I was blank.
It was crazy.
That's weird.
I had to shut the whole thing down and start all over again.
Wow, that StreamYard being weird.
Really being really very, very, very bizarre, and it's getting on my last nerves.
Yeah. Especially when
And
you got to
now
start over.
now my camera is down, so I gotta figure out how to get that back intact.
So, what happens to me? Because I usually watch BBC, and BBC is one of those that will tag you.
Uh-huh.
Um, what happened is your stream will go down and it'll come back up. Did it come back up yet?
I believe so. I
Okay.
believe so. But this is
Yeah.
really being weird. The camera's gone. It StreamYard has been giving me the blues today. I'll be honest.
Oh,
It's been giving me the blues. So I have no camera to
oh
manipulate.
wow.
Even my laptop camera's gone. I have 2 cameras and I can't get to either one of them.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So, well, we're just gonna. I can see you and I can see me, but for some
You
reason,
can. Okay.
yeah. So I'll just go ahead and start this. Are you able to see the screen, Lady Letitia?
I'm just able to see you and me.
Okay. The people in the chat, are you able to see the stage? Can you see me and Lady Letitia on stage? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see us. Hopefully they can hear. I think they can hear.
Yeah, they should be able to.
Okay. Because it appears as though my camera is gone down. Okay, they can see. They can see us on stage.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, you guys, it's going to have to stay this way. You won't get to see us virtually. I mean, in real life. But our avatars will be up here for your watching pleasure.
Love it.
Let me know.
Phone call from one of your loved ones saying, I need. And come to find out it was not them. Can you imagine? Lady Letitia, can you hear, hun?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, sorry. I had left the chat. Left
Oh.
the by accident. Sorry about
It's okay.
that, Auntie Mickey.
My camera
No,
popped back
I
on.
can't imagine that. It would be horrifying. It would be, and then you hear them on the other end,
Yes.
and it's AI. This
AI.
is so good information. I would never
Crazy.
think that my niece's voice would be, used for AI,
For
and
that
then I'm sending
purpose.
her money,
Yeah.
and then I call her, did you get the money?
Wow. And she says,
Wow.
"What money?" Yeah.
Yeah.
This is awful. They got a
Yeah.
special place in hell for these people.
And we all need to do a better job.
Uh-oh.
Hear what it sounds like to be targeted by a grandparent scam.
The cash does have to go directly.
Okay, that's an old one. I just played that.
Okay. I
but-
remember I had a Microsoft email
Uh-huh.
saying that I had a virus and I needed to call. And in order to get the virus undone, I had,
had to
to give
call
them my
them.
credit card information.
Yeah, that was a scam. That was a scam.
Wow. I said, I'm
You
not
would
giving you
be-
anything.
You would be surprised at some of this, and that's an old one.
That's
believe
an
it or
old
not.
one.
That's an old one. But I banks are being perpetrated as calling individuals. They're able to use an app and call people from their bank, and in some cases they already know the person's banking information
Before they're just
the call.
confirming it.
Yeah, it's crazy business. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. But what I'm about to show you now is even weirder,
Oh,
because this is about 15 common airport scams targeting senior travelers.
okay. I
This
like your
is
thumbnail.
wild. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was a rush job. That was Chat GPT.
Really? Wow, they do such
Yes.
a good job.
Yes, they do a wonderful job. People ridicule others of using Chat GPT, and I'm
Yeah,
sure that they're the main one using it. That those people.
exactly.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, need to take some English lessons from Chat GPT
Yes.
while you're at it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and share this, and I'm going to just interject in each, every few minutes, okay? And that way, let me see if my other camera's working yet. Oh, hold on just a second. Go into my settings. Nope, it's down. It's down. Okay, thank God for the laptop. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. This is scary. This is really scary stuff, though. I mean,
Extremely scary.
it
It's your
almost makes you not
money.
want to go out and
Do
travel
nothing.
or anything,
It's making me just get spooked just
Yeah,
thinking about my bank account right now. I'm
exactly.
like, what didn't I check that went through the bank? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Because
Okay, well,
I don't check it. Like I just,
exactly. You got to
you
almost
know,
be on top of it all the time
you
now.
do. And it's I had to reorganize lately. I had to just get reorganized where I'm looking at my finances because there was something coming out that had signed up for a year. It was
Uh-huh.
Kindle and I didn't know I had it. And I
Wow.
said, Kindle, I don't want this. I don't want it. They refunded me.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
The love bug, yes, that is fine. If you want to go in the other chat and check some people, by all means, sweetheart. Matter of fact, I wish I could just make you a mod from here.
To love.
Oh, look at this dingleberry. If you
This
were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? Asking for a friend. No, but your mammy might. Your mammy might. I'm sure your
stupid.
grandpa probably doesn't have teeth anymore, so I'm sure he might be eating something
People
else.
will say
They
anything.
saying these are kids. These are kids. They can't help themselves. These are all kids. That's part of the problem of
That
interjecting
you're
landscape and portrait together. You know,
oh
yeah, because usually when you do landscape vertical, that's when you
uh-huh.
get the weirdos to come in.
Oh, do you get more people when you do it that way?
Yeah, yeah.
So do portrait and landscape.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's creepy, but that's the only benefit I've seen is that it increases the views. I
I
guess I
like
don't
it.
know. I
Well, we
it's
are
just
up here twice.
confusing. Yeah. Well, I took one down.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it still exists. There's two lives, two
Uh-huh.
different versions, but for the sake of my screen looking the same as it usually does, I just took the vertical off the
Okay.
screen, but it still exists.
Okay.
But you guys check this out. This is
Mm.
creepy.
Bright, efficient, filled with people who shared the same excitement of travel. But somewhere along the way, they changed. Behind every digital screen, every helpful stranger, and every too good to be true offer, there's a growing number of scams designed to take advantage of distracted or trusting travelers. And for older passengers, those who travel less often, or simply believe in the goodness of people, airports have quietly become a minefield. What makes these scams so effective is how ordinary they look.
Okay, Love Bud, let's see. Can I get a mod to go over into how many people are which chat are you talking about, Love Bud? because I can't tell who's where. I see I've got 2 mods here. Possibly 3. I'm not sure. I don't know if Jess left or not. I've got Camille, Dawn, and Millionaire's Cove. If I could get one of you guys to... Oh, and Lady Letitia's a mod, but she's up here on the panel. She doesn't have to do all that right now. If I could get a mod to go over to the other chat. Okay, 8. Oh, thank you, 8. I didn't know you were still here, sweetheart. I appreciate it. I guess there's someone running amok over there, and I'm not sure which one it is. I appreciate it, love.
A QR code on the wall, a free Wi-Fi signal, a charging station offering fast energy. None of them feel dangerous, but each one hides a trap. A small mistake that could cost you your money, your identity, or even your
Dawn,
freedom.
thank you.
These scammers aren't armed robbers. They're opportunists who understand one thing: trust. They watch, they wait, and they strike when travelers are tired, polite, or just trying to be helpful. In this guide, we're uncovering 14 of the most common airport scams that target senior travelers in 2025. And more importantly, how to recognize them before it's too late. The first one hides in plain sight, waiting for you to pull out your phone. Scam
This is
14
Can't even go
QR codes.
outside.
This is scary.
You've probably seen them everywhere. Small black and white squares taped to cafe tables, airport walls, even boarding gates. They promise quick access to Wi-Fi, restaurant menus, or flight updates. You scan one without thinking, your phone opens a page that looks perfectly normal, and within seconds, you've just handed your personal information to a stranger.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy? Just,
Oh my God.
just by scanning a QR code on your phone, you haven't touched anything. All you've done is scan a QR code.
That's
and what
it.
that does is that scanning of the QR code then in turn downloads malware onto your phone that goes through your entire phone and gets all your information.
Oh, wow.
Scary. So now,
now I don't want to scan anymore.
Don't want to scan nothing no more. It has to be, you have to be 100% sure that QR code is legitimate.
It's legit.
Okay. It has to be on a trusted site, and it has to be a site that you have accessed, not someone that has notified you. You know what I'm saying? How you might get an email that tells you to go to this website and do yada, yada, yada. Don't follow any directions. Take it upon yourself to go to the legitimate website.
Right.
And go from there if that's the case. But this is at an airport.
It's at an airport.
Yeah. You would never think that some of those QR codes at the airport are fictitious. But this will explain how they are.
Are they
some of
sticking them anywhere?
Yes, they're sticking them. They're sticking fake ones over the real ones.
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
this scam is called quishing.
Quishing.
Criminals print their own fake QR codes and place them on top of legitimate ones.
Oh.
When travelers scan them, their phones are silently redirected to counterfeit websites that steal data or infect devices with malware. Some sites mimic airline pages so accurately that even tech-savvy passengers fall for them. The danger lies in how invisible the attack feels. There are no warnings, no obvious signs, just a normal-looking screen that quietly empties your accounts or sells your information.
And you don't even know
Experts
it.
have already traced dozens of quishing incidents to major airports in the United States, Europe, and Asia.
Wow.
One traveler in Atlanta scanned what he thought was a free Wi-Fi link.
Atlanta.
By the time he landed in Chicago, someone overseas was shopping with his credit card. It's that fast and that quiet. The safest habit is to treat random QR codes like strangers asking for your keys. If something looks slightly misaligned, scratched, or glued over another sticker, don't scan it. Instead, type the official website manually or ask an airport employee to confirm the link. A few seconds of caution can save weeks of frustration, and possibly your entire digital life. Scam 13, the phony free Wi-Fi.
Here's another one.
You find a seat at your gate, stretch your legs, and decide to check your messages before boarding.
This is creepy.
Your phone shows a signal that says airport
Oh.
_food Wi-Fi. Perfect. You connect without a second thought. The pages load fast. Everything
That's
looks
me.
normal.
Me
But while you're
too.
browsing, someone nearby is quietly watching every move your device makes. This is what cybersecurity experts call the evil twin scam. Hackers create fake Wi-Fi networks that look almost identical to the airport's official one. They copy the name, the layout, even the login page, hoping
Wow.
that tired travelers, especially seniors, won't notice a single extra letter or dash in the network name.
Is that crazy?
Yes.
And they
I'm
are
always
able to,
looking for Wi-Fi.
man, and their period, I mean, they can alter a real Wi-Fi address with one small thing, like a period or a dash or a
Right.
slash, and you have to really pay attention,
Yeah,
and
you do.
it makes me feel like, to the point, like, I don't even want to open my phone at the airport.
That's it. Forget it.
I don't
I'm
even
not
want to
opening
open my
mine no
phone.
more.
If I can't get on the internet on using my cellular data, then I just
Yeah,
won't be getting on there.
forget it.
This is crazy
It's not
business.
that serious.
But
Yeah.
this is what technology has done for us. There's benefits to it, but whenever there's benefits to technology, there's always going to be someone else that uses it to capitalize in a nefarious way.
Wow. And these people
The
are
moment you connect,
smart.
your device starts
Very
sharing
smart.
data through their system. They can see what sites you visit, capture passwords as you type, and even read unencrypted emails. It's so easy to fall for because everything still works.
Yeah.
You might send a photo, make a hotel booking, or pay for airport food online, completely unaware that someone is recording the entire session.
Ugh.
In 2024, more than 8,000 travelers reported digital theft after connecting to fake airport Wi-Fi networks. And most discovered it days later when their accounts were already drained. If you need
Damn.
to go online, always confirm the official network name with airport staff before connecting. Avoid open networks without passwords, and never access your banking,
there it is.
shopping, or medical accounts through public Wi-Fi.
Anybody on this chat right now,
Yep.
if you have an iPhone, I implore you to not save passwords on your phone and use facial recognition.
Okay.
That's pretty much the best way I could think of. I didn't hear this from anybody. This is just, I always use facial recognition to log into any of my accounts.
Okay.
Okay. I never use my actual password, but I have been guilty of saving my passwords. And
Yeah, like
your
I say
phone,
mine, but it's like you don't know what it is. It's weird.
right?
Yeah.
It saves it, but at least iPhone, I believe there is some kind of encryption. But facial, that's why when you use facial recognition and the password automatically shows up, it doesn't show the actual letters, it just shows dots. And I'm hoping if they're recording what's going on in your phone, they're going to see exactly what you see. So
Right.
if you pull something up and your
They're
password
seeing it
automatically
too.
pops up, they're going to see those dots too, but they're not going to see what those dots represent. I'm hoping that's the case.
Oh wow.
But this is still scary. You
It
got to
is
be
very
careful
scary.
not to
And
let anybody have access to your phone in any way.
this is important too to be aware of, is when you're somewhere and you need the passcode to log into a Wi-Fi. He
Right.
said, do not use a Wi-Fi that does not have a passcode. So that's interesting.
Yes, because a lot of hotels,
They
when you
don't have,
stay at
yeah,
hotels, sometimes your room number is the
is your,
passcode.
exactly.
So, these scammers are getting more and more cunning. Technology is giving them all the assets
Yep,
needed
AI.
to rip us off every day.
Yep.
The small cost of using mobile data or a personal hotspot is worth every penny when compared to the
Yes.
chaos that comes from a stolen identity. Convenience is nice until it becomes your biggest mistake. Scam 12. The USB charging trap.
This one's a trip
Your phone
too.
battery flashes red just as your flight gets delayed. You spot a charging kiosk nearby. Neat, modern, labeled free power station. You plug in, relieved, and within seconds your phone lights up. It feels safe, convenient, and harmless. But that's exactly what scammers count on. This silent threat is known as juice jacking. It's a method where hackers tamper with public USB ports, transforming them into hidden data thieves. The moment your device connects, malicious software can secretly install itself, granting access to your photos, passwords, banking apps, and personal contacts.
Now, in this case, I have a personal hotspot that I carry with me.
Okay.
They're not very expensive at all, but
Where do you get them at?
you can order them on there's an
Amazon?
Solace. I think Amazon has them, but there's a company called Solace, SOLICE,
I would love to get that.
and it's a
Hotspot.
round, it's an orange disc, and it's Wi-Fi, but you have to purchase the
So
Wi-Fi
much.
minutes. Yeah,
Minutes.
yeah, you have to.
Okay.
You have to. I think it comes in minutes, but it's well worth it considering the fact that you may have thousands and thousands of dollars in your bank account.
Yes,
And
it
if
is
somebody
worth it.
wipes you out, trying to sidestep $30 here, $40 there.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it, especially when you're traveling.
Okay. You're right.
You might not notice a thing. Your phone still charges, the screen looks normal. But deep inside, someone could already be copying your life, one file at a time.
Damn.
Authorities have found compromised charging stations in major airports across Los Angeles, London, and Singapore. In one case, a traveler connected for just 10 minutes and later discovered her entire email account had been hijacked. It's that subtle and that dangerous. The solution is surprisingly simple. Always bring your own charger and plug directly into a wall outlet instead of a public USB port.
Yes.
Oh,
Travel often,
geez.
carry a small
You
power
can't
bank.
do
It's the
nothing.
safest way to stay charged without putting your data at risk. And for those moments when you absolutely must use a shared port, use a USB data blocker, a tiny adapter that allows electricity to flow but completely blocks data transfer.
So I'm wondering, when they say bring your own charger,
Right.
are they referring to the block as well? You know, the little white block that you plug your cord
Right.
into?
The whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's what they're referring to in terms of bringing your own charger.
That's
But then
what
in
I
the
think.
same token, you can also purchase a portable power station, handheld power station. I bought one of those too. You just
Yeah.
you just charge it at home, and
I
while
like
you're at the
those.
airport, just plug it in, and your phone is charging.
Yes.
But I don't trust plugging into anything at the airport now, whether
Yeah,
I got
me
a plug
neither.
or the USB port.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm done.
those USB ports are plugging directly in, and if there's some kind of something embedded in there, I can see that happening. But to have the plug, I think they said plug directly in the wall, but I don't trust that either now.
I don't either.
I don't trust that either. So guys, if you guys plan to go traveling anywhere or going
Yeah.
any length of time that could deplete your power on your cell phone, I mean, I keep my cell phone charging when I'm in my car.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
As I'm driving, I keep it on a charger at all times because I
Okay.
don't want to run out of juice while I'm out of my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I've
perfect
done that.
examples when I go live at the casino. When I
Right.
go live at the casino, I'm not charging, but I have a
Right.
full charged phone when I go into that casino and I start going live.
And then when you leave, it's
Usually it's on about 20%, depending
okay.
on how long I'm live. But I still carry my own personal portable
the
charger.
portable one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just in case. And they have them so small. I have one the size of a credit card.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have
I've
one. I can't find it.
Uh-oh. You better look for it,
Somewhere.
boo.
I got about 2 or 3 of them, but I think it's
Yeah.
packed down somewhere.
Yeah. I've got a couple of them. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to let this play for a minute and I'll go get what I have and show them to you.
Okay.
Technology has made travel easier, but every shortcut comes with a hidden cost. That free power station might recharge your phone, but it can also drain your security in seconds. Scam 11. Card skimmers and shimmers. You need cash for a taxi or a snack, so you head to the nearest airport ATM. The machine looks brand new, brightly lit,
boy.
surrounded by security cameras, perfectly safe. You insert your card, take your cash, and walk away feeling organized. But what you don't see is that a tiny device, invisible to the untrained eye, just copied your entire card information.
Wow.
This is the modern form of pickpocketing, card skimming and shimming. Scammers attach ultra-thin skimming devices over the
They're
card
in your
slot and place
pocket.
shimmer chips
They
inside
in
it,
your
allowing them
pocket.
to capture your card
They're in
number,
your pockets,
expiration date,
guys.
and PIN. Some even use hidden cameras to record your hand movements as you type.
Ain't that something? They can record your hand movements.
Oh, shoot.
They can record your
It's too
hand
much.
movements as you type within hours. Lord have mercy. Ain't nothing safe no
They
more.
can record what you're typing, like your passcode. Oh, geez.
Yes. If they get access to your phone, your data, they can record. They can literally, if you've downloaded, unbeknownst to you, if you've downloaded this malware onto your phone, you can actually provide them an inside source. It's just like giving some email address access to your computer remotely.
What?
Have you ever seen like Microsoft can access, if you call
Yeah.
Microsoft with a problem
Yes.
and you say, they ask for permission to access your computer remotely, you
Yes.
can get permission to do so, but you trust Microsoft, especially if you called them. But
Right.
in these cases, you're plugging your phone into something with the USB port, and you're giving them permission to access your phone remotely,
Wow.
and it can literally look at what you're doing while you're on your phone. They're just sitting back watching and recording it. They're screen recording it on their end. So before I put that back on, here's my one charger. Wait, let me move this over. This is a portable charger. This is kind of bulky, okay?
Yeah.
Compared to the other one. But here's the cord that you plug it into the wall.
And it charges
the
it.
USB, and it charges it. It has some good gigabyte to it.
Oh,
and
good.
then
Look at that.
I have another one that is called the Clutch. I got this on Amazon. It's the size of a credit card. And it's magnetic, so it can literally magnetize to the back of your phone.
Oh,
and
it's like a magnet.
Yes, and there's this little thing at the bottom that plugs into your phone.
So you can lay it on there, or you can plug it in.
Well, when you
plug it in.
You should plug it in. Yes.
Okay.
See, this only represents the magnetization
to hold it.
Hold it to the phone. But this little thing here that comes out from the base is the cord that plugs into your phone. So it's securely here.
That's what we need, guys.
Yep. Okay, here's my cell phone. I'm going to attach this to my cell phone. See how it's stuck to it? And the cord goes into the bottom like so.
And then you're charging.
I'm charging my phone.
And your phone is connected to the
cell phone.
There it is. Oh, I want me one of those.
Yeah. They're on Amazon. There's different models, different sizes and everything.
Yeah.
That you can use. Depending on what kind of phone you have, some iPhones are older than others.
Yeah.
And this port down here,
Uh-huh.
The charging port. The newer models have a larger one, but the older models have a different plug.
Oh, the plug is smaller.
Yeah, they've got
Okay.
chargers for those too. And so I'm going to start the video again, and I'm going to go get another one that'll
Oh,
show you. Because these are from my phone, but my husband has a different phone, and he needs a
okay.
different type of charger. So let me start this up.
Within hours, your cloned card might be used overseas while you're still standing in line for coffee. Seniors are often targeted because scammers assume they'll trust the machine and avoid confrontation if something feels slightly off. To protect yourself, pause for a moment before inserting your card. Check if the slot feels loose, crooked, or thicker than usual. Tug gently. If it moves, walk away. Shield your hand when entering your PIN, and when possible, use contactless payments or ATMs located inside official bank branches or behind staffed counters. Those are much harder for criminals to tamper with. One quick inspection can make the difference between a secure trip and weeks of phone calls with your bank. Remember, you wouldn't hand your wallet to a stranger, so never hand it to a machine you haven't checked first. Scam 10. Travel info leakage. You've got your boarding pass, your luggage is tagged, and your excitement is high.
Okay, before I let that get any further.
Yeah, you be excited when you get to the airport. You don't be thinking
Yeah,
about none of that stuff. You
yeah,
be on your flight information.
for real. Yes, they do work for Android phones, Camille.
Oh, okay,
They
good.
do
'Cause
work
that's
for
what I have.
Android phones. Now these are like little keychains.
They got keychain?
This is
Wow.
like a keychain that you can clip onto your your
It's a
purse. But
charger?
yeah, this is a charger. This is a charger. It's the
Wow.
older. This is for an older iPhone. Okay, and
Oh,
here's
wow.
what. This is the part that plugs in. You take this clip off. I mean, this little plastic piece off, and just plug this in. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, you plug that into the base of your phone. I have one in black, I have one in red.
Oh, wow.
One for my husband, one for my
I
grandson.
I like the little key one.
Yeah. And they make them for both older iPhones and newer iPhones.
Okay.
Depending on what iPhone you have, it's all dependent on if you need the larger
Cord.
one or the smaller one that has the little white tab on it.
Okay.
I got too much
Yeah.
in my hand. So if you can see the
It's
difference,
distinct. Mhm.
you see the difference?
Yes.
Here's the big one, and
Oh,
then here's the little
okay.
one. So
It's
this
like
is for
a
the
USB one. Like a
yeah. It's actually it's a C port.
C
They're
port. Sorry.
C
Yes.
ports. So this is the larger C port for newer models, and the smaller one for the older models.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm the gadget guru up in here.
That's
I'm buying
good to have.
I have to. And that's still not always enough protection.
Maybe you snap a photo for Facebook or share it with your family group chat. After all, it's just a picture of your ticket. What could possibly go wrong? Quite a lot, actually. That simple photo can give scammers direct access to your personal travel data. The barcode and booking reference printed on every boarding pass can be scanned to reveal your full name, frequent flyer number, travel dates, and even your flight history. With just that information, cybercriminals can cancel your tickets, steal your airline miles, or impersonate you online.
That's
It's one of
horrible.
those scams that doesn't look like a scam at all, just a little oversharing that opens a very real door to fraud. It doesn't stop with photos. Discarded baggage tags can be even more dangerous. Thieves have been caught rummaging through airport trash bins, collecting used luggage tags,
Yep.
and using them to file fake lost baggage claims for compensation.
Now I witnessed this when I worked for the airport. I saw
Oh,
this happen. I used to see this happen. And trust me, everybody working for the airport ain't always on the up and up.
oh,
Okay, just be mindful. If you see somebody digging through the trash wearing a
You
uniform,
think it's an inside job?
let somebody know. Let somebody know. It could be an employee that's looking for luggage tags, or it could be someone off the street with a fake uniform on. They're
You
doing
gotta
all
be
kind of
careful
crazy
with
stuff
your
out there.
tag.
You got to be careful, but check out what they do with it. Hold on.
All they need is your name and flight number, and suddenly they're being paid for a bag that never existed, while you're still waiting for your real one.
Oh.
The fix is easy. Never post travel documents online, and never throw away boarding passes or baggage tags until you're safely home. Keep them with you, and shred them later. It's a small act of caution that can block one of the simplest, most overlooked scams at any airport.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, protecting your privacy is as simple as staying quiet about where you're going until you've already arrived.
Okay.
Scam 9. Fake VIP treatments. Airports know how to make travelers dream of comfort. Quiet lounges, soft chairs, free drinks, a moment away from the chaos. Scammers know it too, and that's why they've turned VIP into one of their favorite bait words. You might receive an email or see an ad offering exclusive senior discounts for lounge passes or upgrades at half price. The website looks official, complete with airline logos and sleek photos.
I like that, Diane LaRosa. The airport, she said, the airport needs someone standing guard at the garbage now. New jobs open. I love it. I love
like
it.
that, Diane.
I like that idea.
Click, pay, and wait for your confirmation, but it never comes. Instead, your payment information ends up in the hands of thieves. The trick doesn't stop online. Some scammers walk right into airports wearing fake badges or uniforms, pretending to be airline representatives.
Yep.
They approach travelers at check-in, offering last-minute VIP upgrades or special assistance for seniors for a small cash fee. They sound polite, professional, and patient until they vanish the moment you hand over your money.
Real VIP access is always handled through official airline channels.
Leave them take their money and walk away and don't help them.
away.
Ain't that some shit right there?
Yep. I'll upgrade
Ain't that
your
some-
seat to 200.
Anybody
Yeah.
could just upgrade. Or how about the wheelchair assistance people?
Oh,
They have sections that do that, but imagine someone coming up and says, "You need help with the wheelchair," and they're pushing the wheelchair, and you sit down in the wheelchair, and they ask for their tip right up front. No, I'd look at them crazy at that point. But some people are trying to
really.
be polite, okay? And you give that person some money, and they walk away and leave you sitting there, and you don't
That
get
is
no
so-
help.
Oh my
That's
God, that is so
mean.
wrong.
That is mean as hell.
It is.
That's mean as hell.
That is horrible.
Grandma can't get nowhere, and she done gave this dude $10.
She is on lock. She is standing right where she was.
Hey,
I'll be back.
Lorraine. Okay.
Not me. I'm saying that's
I
what the
thought you were
man
saying I'll be
said.
back. Shoot, some of them cold enough they don't even say I'll be back. They just
They
walk
just
off.
leave.
Grandma can't get up out that wheelchair and run after him.
No.
And she too discombobulated anyway. Did he
She's
just
trying to figure out what
take
just
my-
happened.
What did he do? What did he do? That's foul as hell. I tell you the truth.
Foul.
They going straight to hell. They
Yeah.
going straight to hell.
Ever through someone wandering near the gate or emailing out of nowhere. If you want to relax in a lounge, go directly to the airline counter or book through the official website. And remember, luxury at the airport should never begin with urgency.
Exactly.
Anyone who pressures you to decide quickly is not offering you comfort. They're
Ooh.
selling you a trap. The truth is, scams like these work because they flatter. They make you feel special, chosen, even
Yeah.
respected.
Yeah.
But the only real VIP move is staying
You
alert
do.
when everyone else lets their guard
Yep.
down.
You feel like,
Scam
look,
8,
they were so
the
nice
baggage
to
handler
me.
hustle.
Yeah.
The flight is finally over. You're tired, your back aches, and the carousel begins to spin. Out of the crowd steps a smiling stranger. "Let me help you with your luggage," he says kindly, already reaching for your bag before you can respond. It feels like a relief, someone willing to help when you're weary. But sometimes that friendly face isn't there to assist you.
Taking advantage of people being tired.
Being
And they'll
tired.
grab-
Let me get your
They'll grab,
luggage.
they'll grab the bag without your permission.
But you even asking.
I have seen
You
it
have to
done.
catch it.
I have seen it done. And a
I'm
couple
like,
of
give me my
people,
bag.
yeah, I've seen it done. I've seen a couple of people pull that, and police. I've seen them caught too.
Oh.
Because the airport is crowded. But sometimes when it's late at night and they hard up for money or whatever, they'll
Yeah.
go into a not so crowded baggage claim area and try to pull that and say, let me help you to the curb or something like that. And they'll run off with their baggage, or they'll just take money, and it's awful. It's awful.
I did not know this.
I have actually
None of this.
pointed people out to the Port of Seattle police because I worked at SeaTac Airport, and I pointed out on a couple of occasions somebody that didn't look like they should be there, trying to walk up to people,
Right,
and
looking
do
weird,
stuff.
suspicious.
And this one guy, I can recall this one particular guy had this older woman's carry-on or something. It was on wheels, but she was having a hard time walking. She was alone, and he, being very nice, was attempting to walk her bag out to the curb where her ride was to be picking her up, and he literally kind of took off down the aisle of the airport, and she's dumbfounded. She doesn't even know what to say. And so I knew there was an officer further down toward where he was running. And I ran behind him and ran him right into Port Police and told him, this dude just took her bag. Book him, Dano.
Good for you, Auntie
Book
Mickey.
him, Dano.
Good for
but
you.
It happens. It's awful.
It's there to take advantage of you. This scam, often called the baggage handler hustle, preys on travelers who look tired or need help, and older passengers are a favorite target. The imposter, usually dressed in plain clothes but moving with authority, grabs your bags and insists on helping.
Yeah.
Once you're outside or near the taxi area, the tone changes. Suddenly, that act of kindness comes with a price, an outrageous tip you never agreed to.
And
Some
won't give you your
scammers even
bag
refuse
back.
to return the luggage until you pay them in cash. In worst cases,
no.
they simply vanish into the crowd, your suitcase rolling behind them.
That is grounds for a beat down.
That is crazy.
I would whoop a MF's, what?
Me too. I'd be like, if you don't give me my bag,
Okay.
you idiot.
Or you will get rolled over by this taxi I'm about to get in.
Exactly.
There would be a fight to be had. Because that's what you don't
walk off with my bag.
Hold it hostage. You're gonna pay me some money for this. And if they don't give it to you, you're gonna take their bag. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding?
Take this ass whooping is what you gonna take. But
yeah,
they
we
bold.
gonna fight tonight.
They bold.
Give me my bag.
I'm telling you. Folk don't understand. You come over to America, it's a whole new ball game over here.
Yeah.
They don't get them kind of ass whoopings in Canada, I guess.
The key to avoiding this scam is simple awareness.
Shit.
Official airport porters always wear uniforms or identification badges, and they work near designated counters or baggage assistance stands. If someone approaches you uninvited, politely but firmly decline. Keep your bags close and in sight at all times. And if they persist, walk toward a security officer or an official help desk immediately. Airports can be overwhelming, especially after long flights, and scammers know that exhaustion makes people more trusting. Remember, real help never demands money, and true assistance doesn't disappear when you say no. Scam 7, the distraction pickpocket. It happens in an instant, and that's what makes it so effective. You're standing in line at the check-in counter when the person ahead of you suddenly drops a handful of coins.
Slick.
Instinctively, you lean down to help. In that same moment, someone behind you unzips your purse or slips a hand into your jacket pocket. By the time you stand up, thank the stranger, and move forward, your wallet or passport is already gone. This classic trick, distraction pickpocketing, thrives in crowded airport environments where everyone is busy, polite, and just a little stressed.
This has been
Sometimes
around
it's
for
coins,
years.
sometimes it's coffee
Wow.
accidentally spilled on your sleeve,
Yep.
or a sudden commotion that draws your attention for only a second. While one person apologizes profusely, another quietly relieves you of your most valuable items. Thieves study how travelers react. They know older passengers are more likely to help or stay calm instead of confronting the situation. The best defense is simple: quiet awareness. Keep your valuables in a zipped bag worn in front of you, and check it instinctively whenever there's sudden noise or chaos nearby. If someone causes a scene, take half a step back and make sure your hands touch your belongings before doing anything else. Never leave your wallet or passport in an open tote or jacket pocket, even for a moment. Professional pickpockets aren't desperate amateurs. They're coordinated and fast. They rely on your decency, your instinct to help, and your assumption that no one could be that bold in a crowded airport.
Now, this goes hand in hand with the live that I did about tracking devices. This cautionary tale right here, not only are they, doing the bait and switch, so to speak, dropping the coins and diverting your attention so they can pickpocket you, because pickpocketing has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
I saw a movie a long time. I was a kid and I saw a movie with James Coburn called Harry in Your Pocket. And Harry was a professional pickpocket. And he did things like this, just like this in this movie. And this was done in the early 70s. But in terms of the tracking devices, people are purchasing tracking devices for the sole purpose of slipping them in people's pockets and then tracking them till they get home and ripping them off.
Wow.
Just a note of advice. Y'all be careful of who you're standing around. If you got pockets, make sure that they can close, zipper up, button up, whatever, or keep your hands in your pocket, whatever you can do. But there are all kinds of shisty people out there that are taking advantage of people when they're not paying attention. And an airport is a perfect place to do that.
But once you know their methods, they lose their power.
Yep.
What feels like confusion to others becomes a clear signal for you to stay still, stay aware, and protect what's yours. Scam 6, the currency exchange ripoff. You step off a long flight, a little disoriented.
At the airport?
Yeah, that's happened to me once.
Yeah.
He was giving me change or whatever, and then he confused me, and then he was like, I was young. And he was like, here, I'll just give you this back and you keep this and I'll take that. And I'm like, stop. Here's your money back and give me mine. Let's do it that way.
I don't blame you, because here's the thing. And these are legitimate foreign money exchange booths at these airports. And a lot of them are scamming people right there. They're legitimate businesses, and they're scamming people, because when you think about it, how many people know the exchange rate from $1 to a roux or
in
whatever?
London? Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows how much they should be getting per dollar?
Exactly.
And then these places also charge these exorbitant fees for the exchange, and end up you paying more money to get money from them than what you're getting. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I'm going to pay you this $5 so you can get 6. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but in a different foreign type of money. So I steer clear of them. And they tell you to go to a bank.
But relieved to have arrived. Before heading to your hotel, you stop at a bright currency exchange booth inside the terminal. The clerk smiles. The signs advertise best rates in the airport, and you hand over $100. What you get back looks fine. A small pile of local bills neatly counted. But when you check later, the math doesn't add up. Somewhere between the friendly smile and the quick transaction, you've just lost 20 or 30% of your money. Airport currency exchanges have a reputation for poor rates, but some kiosks take it a step further by slipping in hidden fees, using dishonest exchange rates, or even returning counterfeit bills. Seniors are especially vulnerable because scammers assume they'll be too polite to double-check the calculation or challenge a confident employee behind the counter. Others prey on confusion, mixing denominations, counting quickly, or switching bills mid-transaction while making casual conversation to distract you. To avoid being shortchanged, exchange only a small amount of cash at the airport, just enough for a taxi or a meal, and handle larger conversions later at a trusted bank.
Yep.
Always know the approximate rate before your trip so you can spot an unfair deal immediately. When you do exchange money, count it slowly right in front of the clerk, and don't let anyone rush you. Airports move fast, but money deserves a slower moment. If the rate looks too good to be true, it is. And if the person behind the counter seems a little too friendly, remember, not every smile at the airport is part of customer service.
That's the truth.
Scam 5, the taxi overpricing scam.
Oh boy, I know
The
this
terminal
one.
doors slide open, the warm air hits your face, and all you want now is a comfortable ride to your hotel. Then someone steps forward with perfect timing. A friendly voice, a polite smile. Taxi? Very good price. They even help with your luggage before you can respond. It feels safe, even
As they
convenient.
should. That's
But by the
their
time the
job.
car moves, you've already fallen into one of the oldest airport traps in the world.
Okay, let me put a pin in that one right there. This right here is the scariest to me of all, because you don't know what kind of sicko might be doing this very thing to take you somewhere and you disappear.
Oh, jeez. Yep.
You follow what I'm saying? This is this ain't just about money in this particular scam. You could get into the wrong vehicle and you never get seen before by your loved ones.
Oh.
Because they're all lined up in designated areas. Anytime a driver walks up to you, you're supposed to walk up to them. But when you see these drivers just kind of wandering around, those are not drivers. Those are people listening to you call your Uber, and you give them your name, and he picks up your name. And then when he pulls up, he knows your name. And he'll call you by your name. So you automatically think it's your Uber. Same with taxis.
So scary.
Taxis, some of these taxi companies can't be trusted either. Just because they're at the airport don't make them legitimate.
Unlicensed taxi drivers linger just outside official queues, targeting tired travelers who look disoriented or elderly. They offer special flat rates that sound reasonable, but end up being 2, 3, or even 5 times higher than the regular fare. Others start the meter, take the long route through traffic, or claim the card machine is broken, so you'll have to pay in cash. Once your bags are in the trunk, it's hard to walk away, and they know it. The solution starts before you leave the terminal. Always use the official taxi line or a verified rideshare app. Look for marked vehicles with license numbers and drivers wearing visible identification. Ask for the approximate fare before you get in, and never accept a ride from anyone who approaches you first.
Thank you.
If the driver refuses to turn on the meter, insist politely or get out immediately. In 2024, several major airports in Europe and Asia reported hundreds of overcharging complaints from senior passengers. Most said the same thing afterward. He looked so kind. That's exactly how good scams work. Not through fear, but through friendliness. Remember, the right ride won't find you. You have to find it.
That was the whole reason why they have ground transportation departments at every airport for this stuff right here, because it's necessary to have people monitoring these for hire vehicles.
It really is.
Any for hire vehicle, such as a limousine, a town car, a taxi, a shuttle, anything that you pay money for a ride. And now that there's Uber and Lyft involved, now that just adds to the amount of work that we had to do. Now, that was part of my job, to make sure that people were not getting in the wrong, or in unlicensed
Oh,
taxis, or in town cars that were just driving up to the drive looking
oh,
official and offering people rides. You never want to get
interesting.
in a vehicle that offers you a ride and you didn't already, especially a town car or a limo. Those are
Right.
prearranged. Prearranged vehicles do not, drivers of prearranged vehicles do not walk up to people and
They
give them
don't.
random offers to take them for rides. And if they do, they are not legitimate.
Scamming. Yeah, it's not real.
Scamming or worse.
Or worse, getting
Scamming
into the
or
wrong
worse.
car.
I've heard of drivers trying to take advantage of female passengers. I've
Oh,
heard some crazy things happen. So it was part of my job to make sure that every driver that entered that taxi queue had a
yeah.
license, and they were supposed to be, and they had to have identification. Their vehicle had to be, we had to inspect their vehicle once a month. It's a very
Oh,
grueling but necessary job to have, just to
yes, it
keep
is.
track of these vehicles that are at the airport, and airports such as Phoenix, where they've got these vehicles that drive themselves. I'm scared of them
Wow.
things. I would never get in a vehicle that don't have a driver.
That does sound scary. Something just
I'm
take
sorry.
off and ain't nobody in there but you.
Okay, you in there, nobody's driving, and you're at the behest of whoever is manipulating that
Yeah,
vehicle off
the
site.
control.
And they can have you going all the way to Timbuktu or up in some mountain somewhere. And
Yeah,
somebody's there waiting on you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
again, these are very, very necessary things to be aware of.
Yes, it is.
Scam 4. The fake rideshare driver. You open your phone, request an Uber or Lyft, and step outside to the pickup area. Within moments, a car pulls up. The driver leans out the window with a smile and says, "Are you Susan?" You nod, relieved, because you just want to get to your hotel. But there's one problem. That man isn't your driver. This is one of the most unsettling airport scams today because it preys on routine. Scammers lurk near rideshare zones, watching travelers call for rides. They overhear names, spot luggage tags, and use charm to convince passengers they're the right match. Once you're inside the car, they might demand cash instead of using the app, take you to a different location, or worse, drive off with your belongings after dropping you somewhere unfamiliar.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, it is.
Get out of my car, or I'm gonna do this, that,
First
and
of all,
third.
take me. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you here. Get out. I gotta
Yeah.
go scam again.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. It's crazier than you know. It's crazier than you know.
wow.
Ain't no way. I have someone pick me up at the airport. I
Yeah.
don't get in a taxi. I did a couple times when it was me and my husband, but I knew the drivers, so I was able to get away with it. But at airports I'm not familiar with, no, I get picked up.
Right.
I go
And usually it's
anywhere.
like you said, you're with your husband, or
Yeah,
you with somebody. Yes.
right. But it's always a good idea if you're going somewhere to visit family or whatnot. Make sure somebody's picking you up from the airport. Don't get in a taxi or limo or anything and be at the behest of a driver that you have no familiarization with.
Right.
Nor do you may not even know your surroundings and even know that he's taking the
Where you
correct
going?
route. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You don't
he could
know.
be some kidnapper, and it sounds crazy, but it's true. These
It's
kind of
true.
things happen.
It
They
is
happen.
kidnapping when you drop me off somewhere that I don't know where
Absolutely.
I'm at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not
Yes.
just about money, it's
Yeah.
about safety.
Safety.
To protect yourself, always verify every detail before getting into any vehicle. Check that the license plate, car model, and driver photo match exactly what appears in your app. Real drivers never rush or pressure you. They wait patiently for confirmation and charge only through the official app. If something feels wrong,
Trust that instinct. Step back, cancel the ride, and report the incident immediately. Many victims say the same thing. The driver looked normal, polite, maybe even professional. That's the danger. Fake drivers don't look suspicious until it's too late. Your best defense is awareness and patience. A few extra seconds of checking can spare you hours of fear and loss.
And a good can of mace in your purse.
Yeah.
Scam 3, the rental car shenanigans.
Oh,
You finally make it through customs, find the rental car counter, and feel that small wave of relief. One more step until freedom. The agent greets you warmly, slides a few papers across the desk, and explains a list of recommended protections. You sign quickly, just wanting to get on the road. But a few days later, an extra charge appears on your card. Then another. Maybe a fuel fee you never agreed to, or a damage claim for a scratch that was already there. This isn't bad luck. It's one of the most common airport scams that quietly drains travelers every single day. Some rental car desks add hidden costs like unnecessary insurance, GPS rentals, or prepaid fuel options that double the real price. Others pull a crueler trick. When you return the car, they claim you caused damage that was actually there before.
Ain't that something?
yeah.
Ain't that something? That is why, once again, I will never, ever, ever rent a vehicle from an airport, because their fees are automatically higher than your regular car rental agencies on the street. If you notice,
Because it's at the airport.
Yeah, there's Hertz, there's Enterprise, all those different car rental agencies have other sites beside what's at the airport.
Right.
And you're going to pay less money if you get your car from one of those sites than you would if it were on site at the airport.
Oh. So do you
Guaranteed.
go somewhere else?
You can actually prearrange with, now this video doesn't tell you this, but you can prearrange a car pickup with say Enterprise or Hertz that is not necessarily at the airport, but within a reasonable distance from the airport to where you can take a taxi or, a trusted taxi or Uber to that site to go pick up your vehicle, as opposed to going through the airport car rental agency itself, because I can guarantee you they're going to charge you way more than those other places that are the same company. Enterprise can charge you $20, $30 more than the Enterprise 2 miles away. Simply because they're at the airport and they're banking on the fact that people are tired and they're ready to go. They're ready to get out of there. So it's a very lucrative and pretty dishonest business, if you ask me.
Very much.
It's not a mistake, it's a tactic. And they rely on the fact that many people, especially seniors, won't fight back or think to take photos before leaving the lot. Protecting yourself takes just a few careful habits. Before you drive away, inspect the car slowly and photograph every angle, including the tires and roof. Make sure all existing marks or dents are listed in your contract. Don't let anyone rush you. When you return the vehicle, ask for a written confirmation that it was received in good condition. Never just drop off the keys and walk away. Even honest companies can have dishonest employees. Documentation is your best shield. Think of those photos as your insurance policy against lies. Renting a car should feel like independence, not anxiety. And the next scam on our list preys on something even more dangerous: your respect for authority. Scam 2, imposter officials and fake fines. You're rolling your suitcase toward the security checkpoint when a man in uniform steps into your path. His badge flashes briefly, his tone is calm but firm. "Excuse me, sir, there's a problem with your bag," he says, gesturing you aside. He looks official, confident, professional, maybe even a little impatient. You obey without hesitation, but within minutes, you're being pressured to hand over money for a fine you didn't know existed.
What?
By the time you realize what's happening, the fake officer is gone, and so is your cash. This scam works because it plays on respect. Most travelers, especially older ones, have been taught to trust authority. Scammers exploit that instinct by wearing counterfeit uniforms or flashing phony badges. They might claim your paperwork is incorrect, your bag is overweight, or your ID is invalid, then demand an on-the-spot payment to avoid further trouble. They sound convincing because they've practiced the language of officialdom. Short sentences, serious expressions, and a calm but intimidating tone. Here's the truth. Real airport or customs officers never collect cash fines in hallways or public areas. If there's ever an issue, you'll be escorted to a designated office or counter with proper documentation. The moment someone insists on cash, you're dealing with a fraud. Keep your passport and wallet secured, never hand them over unless you're certain the person is legitimate, and don't be afraid to walk away or call for another officer to verify their identity. The smartest thing you can do isn't to argue, it's to stay composed and refuse to play along. Authority doesn't shout or rush, it follows procedure. Anyone who tries to make you act fast is counting on fear to cloud your judgment. Don't give them that chance. Scam 1, the carry my bag scheme. You're at the check-in counter, balancing your suitcase and carry-on, when a well-dressed stranger beside you says, "Excuse me, my bag is a bit overweight. Would you mind taking this small item in your carry-on?"
Okay, this one right here is plain and common sense.
Right.
This one right here is plain and common sense. People have been known to go to prison because they allowed a total stranger to put something in their bag, and guess what it was? Need I say more? So this one right here is very self-explanatory. It would take an idiot not to understand this one.
Right. And they
It's
ask
perfectly
you this
safe.
question.
They smile kindly, maybe look a little nervous, and you, being polite, agree.
Polite my
After all,
ass.
it's just one small favor for a fellow traveler. But what happens next can turn your trip and your life upside down. This is one of the most dangerous airport scams in existence, and it relies on something simple: kindness. There have been real cases where innocent travelers, many of them seniors, were arrested for drug trafficking or smuggling because they unknowingly carried someone else's illegal goods. The scammer disappears before security, and you're left holding the evidence. Airport officers find the banned items in your luggage, and no matter how innocent your intentions, it's your name on the bag. There are a few nightmares worse than being detained in a foreign country,
what's the purpose?
trying to explain that you are only trying to help.
get
The rule here.
They're trying to use the average Jane Doe or whatever to carry that thing for them, or they've been spotted with it, and this is a quick way for them to get rid of it.
Okay.
It could be either or. But anytime someone asks you, "Can you hold on to this for me? I've got so much money." No, you brought it here. Carry it.
Exactly.
Because that ain't nothing but a setup. That ain't nothing but a setup. And like I said, it could be either one of two things, maybe three. Number one, you're trying to get someone else to break the law for you.
Yeah, get it through.
Okay. And God forbid they're traveling to a foreign country. Their laws about transporting things of that nature are devastating. You can sit in jail forever because you were being nice. Yes, not even you. And they know it too, but that's their laws.
Wow, that's so mean.
And the other one is, the crook has been spotted, and they know that they're being followed by authorities, so they pawn it off on someone else. So if they get jacked up later on down the line, it's not on them. But these cameras that are everywhere can see that they passed it off to someone else and figure you're part of the deal, that you're partners.
Wow.
Isn't that awful?
Yeah, it is.
Very elaborate.
Here is absolute. Never carry anything for someone you don't know. Not a small envelope, not a gift box, not even a sealed package that looks harmless. If someone insists, politely decline and notify airport staff. Scammers count on generosity and social pressure. They make you feel guilty for saying no. But the truth is, protecting yourself is not selfish. It's smart.
At airports, no is sometimes the most powerful word you can say. These 14 airport scams are not random bad luck. They're deliberate traps designed for travelers who are rushed, tired, or simply too trusting. For seniors, they're especially effective because scammers target politeness, patience, and empathy, all the things that make you a good person. But knowledge changes everything. Once you recognize the signs, you'll see the setup long before it reaches you.
Mm-hmm.
Airports will always have risks, but awareness turns fear into confidence. Slow down, observe, and don't let anyone rush your decisions, whether it's a QR code, a driver, or a stranger offering help. Real safety doesn't come from being suspicious of everyone. It comes from knowing the difference between genuine and false. So the next time you travel, carry your wisdom like a passport. It's the one thing scammers can't steal. And if you
Amen
found
to
this guide
that.
helpful,
Okay.
share it with someone you care about,
Amen to
because the
that.
more people who know, the fewer who fall.
So
That was
the
good.
QR code, the QR code, that goes
Yeah.
for a lot of other places too. Another
Right.
place to be mindful of is parking garages.
Okay.
A lot of parking garages now are unattended parking garages where, usually you'd see the gate arm go up and let you in. And then
Yes.
there's another gate arm that'll let you go out. Well, nowadays,
Right.
the new thing is QR codes on the walls of the
Oh.
parking garages where you park at. And all you got to do is scan that QR code, put your information. There's an app as well. It'll direct you to an app. If it's a legitimate thing, it can direct you to an app, or it can direct you to an app that mimics that real app. See,
Ooh.
the whole key is putting the fake QR code sign over the real one.
Real one.
So you go to exit the garage, you got to pay for your parking. It's convenient. You walk up, you scan that QR code on your phone, and you input your information, especially first-time users. You
Right.
input your information, you go to drive out, you can't get out
Oh.
because you haven't paid the correct
Amount.
company. Not the amount. You
Just the
just
company.
paid a fake parking company, basically, because they
Oh.
put a fake QR code over the
Right.
real one. So you just paid $9, to Joe Blow, who has a fake parking company on plastered over another one. And now you can't get out of the garage, but also you have provided this person with your banking information
Ooh.
to pay that $9.
To pay it.
You've provided them your debit card number, because everything is automated. Think about it. You have an app, and sometimes these people are first-time users. So they go up and they scan the QR code, and it takes them to a site where you input your information, you input your license plate number, the make of your vehicle. All those things are required to park in this garage. This is normal. But if it's a fake QR code, you're providing the same information to a fake recipient that's taking your $9 and taking your banking information, because you have to provide that to them in order to pay for the $9 fee. You follow what I'm saying?
Oh. Yes.
I have to go every
Wow.
time I go to the doctor. There's a
Oh.
garage just under the building that I go to. They
Yeah.
have QR codes plastered up all along the walls, okay, for those that are parking there. And if you by chance happen to see one that's kind of, looks like it might be taped over or whatever, those
Yeah.
are the ones to be leery of.
Have you ever seen that before?
I've never experienced it personally, but I've heard this before.
Wow.
QR codes are not the greatest thing.
Come to find out.
Yeah. Good night, Barbara. So it's really a scary, scary world that we live in right now. It really
Yes,
is.
it is.
Because you don't know what to trust.
You don't know what to trust.
Not a
You don't know
doggone
who
thing.
or what to trust.
Not a doggone thing. Sometimes I don't shoot. When I go to church and I see these big churches with these ATM machines in the
Yeah.
vestibule, I'm not putting my card in that. I don't care if it is in a church. If you can't take this little $20 bill that I put in the plate,
Yeah.
then you ain't getting nothing.
Forget it.
You ain't getting nothing.
I know that's right.
So, honey, they are scamming everywhere.
Wow.
What you call them? Scamadoodles.
Scamadoos, girl.
Scamadoos. Scamadoos. Speaking of a scamadoo,
Okay.
you know, I had to tell you before we end the live that
I'm
she was running her
sure.
mouth. She was running her mouth about both of us.
Oh, was she? Mm,
Yeah, this
of course.
afternoon. But you know, the clock is ticking.
It is. Auntie Mickey, it really feels like it's just dry and dead.
Yeah,
Her stuff is dry and dead.
dry and dead.
And no, your reputation is in the toilet.
Yeah,
And you have it's gone.
yeah,
It's dried up like a dried up leaf.
yeah.
It's flat. Her
Kind of
content
like
is
her.
flat. She's flat.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just not it's just not Allen like it should.
No, because the veil is slowly being lifted.
Yes.
You know, when your own people will come up on platform and tell you about yourself, that should tell you something.
To tell
That should
you
really
you're
tell you
fake.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get up on
yeah,
there and tell you you're fake and you're full of it. You're intelligent, but you're fake and full of it. She's not intelligent. Intelligent to me is a whole body encompasses something.
mhm,
And she doesn't encompass that. She's
mm-mm.
from the DBU.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you know, she was call
Uh-huh.
herself breaking me over the coals about she's got Stone Paxton convinced that me and Quiet Storm are in cahoots, and no, I don't have him convinced. I'm convinced.
Right.
And they said, and
We all are convinced.
before you came in here tonight, see,
Yes.
they were talking all that crap over there about where's this Maggie document? Ha ha ha. Well, guess what? I pulled it up tonight.
Oh.
I didn't show the whole thing because I don't want to dox her. And besides,
Right.
it's a 30 some odd page document. Nobody wants to go looking through that entire document.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
I pulled it up tonight. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up again. Shit.
Good
Hold
for
on just a
you.
second.
Shut
Since
her
I'm
up.
capping. Since I'm capping. I ain't got no reason to cap. Not any reason to cap. Where would I get this from?
Right.
Where would I get this from? And since you weren't here when I pulled it up the first time, I'll pull it up this time. For those of you who weren't in the
You
room.
see how kind you are? You're like, I want to make sure I don't dox her. Not
Yeah, I
her.
don't. Yeah,
That's
I
not
don't.
what she did to Polly.
Not at all.
She didn't check. She didn't and realize
She knew
was
she
just
was
trying. She was
doxing that
thinking about
girl.
herself.
She knew she was doxing that girl.
Yeah, she
You ain't
knew
gonna sit
that.
here and tell me that you've had a follower for a year and you never knew her real name. As
Right.
much money as she has sent you by PayPal
Yes.
or whatever way, and
Say it, Auntie.
was Polly whatever on the
Yeah.
banking information when you got a Cash App or your
Nope.
PayPal, whatever? No, the name of the individual that owns the account is on there.
It's on there and she knows it.
Mm-hmm. What's that look
She's
like?
planned. Okay.
What's that
There's
look
the
like?
document.
Now, do you see this cut and paste job?
Yes.
You see that right there?
Looks it's not
At the
even
top?
lined up.
Right. You know what case number that is? That's Danny's case number.
Wow.
That was Danny's case number on her lawsuit.
Mm.
The same information that you see on here was on Danny's document.
This looks
Except
so fake.
it is fake. Look at the font. Okay, here's the original font,
Exactly.
and then you get down here and it's a totally different font with her
Totally
name,
different.
all that. But see, she called herself suing YouTube too.
Right.
You see the defendants, plural, Danny Robertson, aka Jane Doe, YouTube LLC, a subsidiary of Google LLC.
Wow.
Case number, ain't no case number. She never filed it.
Ain't no case number.
All of this, all these different fonts that don't match, and all this extra verbiage in here. You know, it was just one big cluster. You know what? Fortunately, this is the redacted version, and I'm a bitch, but I got all your information, boo boo.
I do too.
Plaintiff Maggie Cuckoo is an
Cuckoo.
individual residing at blank. Plaintiff
Cuckoo.
is a content creator who operates a YouTube channel as a source of income. Upon information and belief, defendant Danny Robertson, also known as Jane Doe, is an individual whose true identity and address are currently unknown to plaintiff. Defendant Robertson has provided multiple false addresses in connection with her activities, including, I blacked them all out.
Yeah.
Here
But
we
she
have,
doesn't mind doxing people.
no, but this
She
is a
doesn't
cut.
have a problem with it.
This
She
is a
don't care
cut
who
and
you are.
paste job. This is a cut
Yeah,
and
it
paste
is.
job.
It is. It looked like a bad proposal.
Yeah. And remember, Danny's document, the original document that Danny had, was maybe
Yeah.
15, 16 pages. This sucker is 35 pages long.
Of nonsense.
35 pages long. She used Danny's document to create her
Oh, she
own
used
document.
her own information, Danny's own information,
Yeah.
against
She
her.
used Danny's original document. See, even this right here. You see this?
Okay, I get it
Where I'm
now.
circling? Well,
Yeah.
maybe you can't see. Okay, see the cursor?
Yeah.
You see that? That's all
Yes,
cut
it's like a
off right there.
timestamp.
This was
Yeah.
on Danny's document. Clerk, this is even blocked. This is partially showing right here. That's not supposed to be there.
Wow.
This is a cut and paste from Danny's document.
She cut and paste Danny's document.
But here's the cold part about it. Mr. Burroughs is a criminal that does this
Ooh.
all the time, from what I
There
understand.
you go.
Or at least from in the past. I don't know what he does now. But all it takes is to put 2 and 2 together.
That he helped her with this.
Exactly.
Because how
Where-
did you get it? How did you
That
get
woman, that researcher,
it? Exactly.
that researcher was playing both sides.
She was.
She was acting on his behalf because remember, he can't stand Danny. He
Right.
can't stand Maggie. And
Right.
he can't stand me.
Yeah.
So what better thing to do than to infiltrate the people that hate that hate the person?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Go after
Work with the
them.
person. Work with the person that you guys share an animosity for. She can't
Wow.
stand Danny. She can't stand me.
It's finally out. I mean, even the more you didn't show more receipts. Wow.
And here she playing
Yeah, she's
games with her little videos and wondering why Stone Paxton is going in on her ass.
right.
You
because
you
you're
put
a
him in a
liar.
video. You put him in a video
Right.
as
Yes,
a
she
joke.
did.
And he done warned them. Keep me out of your bullshit.
Keep me out of your stuff.
And she on live tonight talking bullshit.
Talking
You gonna
BS.
F around
girl.
and find out. Better leave Stone
Again.
alone. He wasn't playing. You better leave him alone. She can't help but press them buttons.
Because didn't
And
he
she's
strike her before?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I thought
He
he
very
did.
well could have if he wanted to, I'm sure.
For some reason, I thought he did, and he removed it. Okay.
He's got so much other better things to be doing than to be worrying about that foul owl over there.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. But
Foul owl.
the foul owl. But the fact still remains is that this Mia woman dropped this
Mhm.
in my email.
In your email, and where did she get it from? Tony. And where did Tony get it from? Maggie.
Well, no, he did it and he gave it to Magic because
Right. But right.
he helped her with this.
He had to help her.
You really
He
think she could
did.
put all this together herself?
Hell no.
Please.
She ain't
He's the
smart
cut and
enough.
paste man. He's the cut and paste man.
He's the cut and paste man.
He has been known to do these things. He is a career criminal.
He put
This is
this
what
together
he
for her.
does. And yes, it's shoddy looking, but it's still, this is just
It's
the
still
first draft.
just the draft.
This is the
Just
first
the
draft.
beginning.
You see where it says page 1 of 15 right here? But look up here. 1 of 35.
35. Wow, yeah. That
Come on.
document is got full of errors.
And she's over there, they bumping their gums. Where's the document? There is no
there's the
document.
document.
Oh, that's why it's up tonight, sweetie.
There you go.
Don't
you
call
see
me
it.
on my receipts
Now
if
we
I
see
say
the
I got it.
Now we see the connection. Now you can't dispute that you have been playing around with Tony. You're messing with an assayer, you
Okay.
nasty piece of crap of Doolittle.
But no, we the dumb old ladies.
Right,
We the
we
dumb
don't know
old ladies. We
We
ain't that
slow.
dumb. Yeah,
I'm
we
slow.
slow.
Letitia's slow.
Well, she
Ain't
can throw
slow
that
today.
welfare from. She said, Letitia, she said that
Uh-uh.
I fake documents too. She's talking about me. She said that I
Now,
fake
that's
documents
what she
because
does.
she
That's
said
what
I
she
fake
does,
documents
Auntie
because
Mickey.
I
She
did
blames
welfare
the
fraud.
she changes the narrative
Yeah.
and blames you.
And I'm
Like
like,
she
okay,
blamed my daughter or blame me for being doxxed.
what
She
document did
blames
I
you.
doctor up? What document did I doctor up to commit welfare fraud?
Right. Exactly. Show it.
Stupid.
Just making up stuff. Seeing what sticks to the wall. It ain't sticking.
Exactly. And ain't nothing sticking but her drawers. If she took them off and threw them against the wall, they would stick. Most definitely. Nasty hoe.
Yeah, she is disgusting.
Nasty hoe.
She looked like she stank.
She look, shoot.
Look like she
I be wondering
smells.
where that cloud be coming from off of the east side. Shit.
I'm sorry, it does.
Ooh wee.
It
But
does, Auntie Mickey.
again, when somebody's world begins to crumble, it
Yeah.
doesn't crumble quickly. It crumbles brick by brick
It
by
is
brick.
going down slowly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like chipping away. You're
When
being
you're
chipped away, girl. You don't
when
see
your
it.
own people can see what you're
Yep.
capable of.
They
Now,
see it.
they can
They
hate me all
see.
they want. I don't have a dog in the fight with them.
I know
If they
that's
want
right.
to follow that fool, then that's on them. But
Yeah, your own people see you.
they
They
see
see it.
what
They
she's
can't
capable
deny
of.
it. They can't pretend like it's not there anymore. You
Yep.
have shown your true self. And it is
Absolutely.
ugly, girl.
Absolutely.
You are
She
not
done
that
lost
person.
Polly. She done lost Plotter. Lisa Strobe don't like her. Well, I mean, who's next? Who's
And
next?
look, who's next? She ain't got nobody. The knot's gone. He ain't been around checking on her. She out there on her own.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. She got Christine and Cookie them
Okay.
in her chat that's gonna help her get through this, I guess.
Well,
Guess they're
let's
gonna
see
go
if they
down
can
with
take
her.
up the load so she don't have to keep working this new job she got.
Exactly. We
And
sent you
why
a
is
secret
that?
sticker.
Please.
Keep giving the scammer the money.
Mm-hmm. And even if she didn't, she's still a scammer. She scammed them people out of that
Yeah,
money.
she did.
And ain't filed nan lawsuit.
She's not against Danny.
No, but that's what I'm talking about. This was
Yeah.
for the purpose of
The
suing
$1,000.
Danny.
Let's
This was
go
the
to court.
$1,000 document. This was the $1,000. Let's go to court. Let's go to court. This is it
Yeah.
right here. This is the document that it was supposed to be going to court with.
This raggedy
Ain't
piece of
gone
crap
nowhere.
going nowhere.
Man, please. Man, please.
How are you going to plagiarize yourself and use someone else's information?
Mhm.
That's so disgusting.
Whole case number right up here. Right
That
up
is
here.
just so. You are.
And her name is right up under
You big DBU.
it. Oh my God. When I asked that woman, where did you get this from? She turned so quick on me. It was crazy.
Oh, she knows she got that from Tony. That is so amazing that it ended up on your doorstep.
Well, it was right after. Here we go. It happened right after I broke ties with Tony. Tony don't like me. Tony can't stand it.
She's been in the background chilling with this man.
I've had this since June.
Oh, wow. Almost a half a year.
I've had this since June. That goes back to when I cut him loose.
Yeah. They've
And
been
then
hanging out.
As soon as I cut him loose, that
Are
lady
they
popped in.
Are they dating? Maybe they dating.
Ooh, I hope not.
Maybe she got a relationship.
Two train
Maybe
wrecks.
she loving Paw.
Ooh wee.
Well,
Ooh
she
wee.
hanging around with them. She
seemed to think that's what she keeps saying that about me, and I got a whole husband right here.
It sounds more logical that she's hanging around with them while she connected with them.
Here's the thing. They ain't neither one of them going nowhere. He's stuck in Hawaii. He got a whole set of other issues.
Maggot likes Tony.
No, Maggot does what Tony can do for her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what he can do because, you know.
What is he doing for you, girl?
Hey. Creating fictitious documents.
That is
then again,
nasty.
But, you know,
you are nasty.
Here's the
nasty.
thing. Here's the thing.
And she knew what he did to his daughter, and she's still connecting and coercing and trying to see what she can get from him. That's what narcissists do. They don't care. It's just all about what they need and they want. So I'm going to connect with Tony to see if I can go after Danny. Me and him both could go after. You know when she contacted him? Let me tell you when she contacted Tony. She contacted him the same time she contacted Ron Swatson and Sean Atwood and Paula. She was calling him talking about someone's breaking into my house and I don't know what to do. And they told and AT2 too. She called AT2 too. She was calling all these people for help when Danny took her channel. She snapped. And that's when she was talking. Or she never stopped talking to Tony.
Who knows? I don't know. You know what? He could have contacted her. She could have contacted him. Either way,
she contacted him.
They in contact.
Yeah,
I can
contacted him.
I can see him contacting her.
I can see the other way around because she benefits more.
Well, you know,
because she wanted to go after Danny by all means necessary.
Yeah,
and she didn't care.
Him too. But the cold part about it is he don't even like her.
No,
he don't.
He don't like women.
No. He don't even like her. But the cold part about it is that, you know, in all this smoke screen she keeps putting up for her people, she tells a little bit of her own truth.
Yes, she does.
A little bit. Why would I go to him?
Yeah, why would I go
because you got somebody better? Is that what you're saying?
Why would I go to him? Why would I go to Storm? Huh? Does that make sense?
Mm. Are you admitting that you got some folks closer to you that can
That's
do the same
connecting them.
thing?
Yeah. Now I know when she contacted him. Right around the time she was contacting everybody else. Let me
Mhm.
get my channel. Let me get my channel.
And you know, it's funny because
Crybaby.
back around that time, he was claiming, and it's on a video somewhere, but he claimed that somebody came to his house with pow pows, 4 people with pow pows from her chat. Where did she get that
Wow.
kind of story from?
Yo, that is a story.
Okay, but I'm just saying, they 2 minds that think alike.
Right. Yep. Manipulators.
Yeah. It
They're
may not
two
have
big
necessarily
manipulators.
happened. Just like I don't now that
I don't
everything
believe
is,
nobody went to her house either,
I
Auntie
don't think so
Nikki.
either. I know for a fact that he can't
I
leave the
know they
damn
didn't.
he can't leave the island.
Mm-mm. Nope, and you can't show where it was broke. They both lying.
Yeah. So they both have a common thread. They
They
hate
do, and
Danny
that's Danny.
and
Yep.
they hate me. And she hates Lady Letitia.
Oh
And
yes.
she hates, who else does she hate? He'll help her do whatever and she'll just whatever
She's gonna
satisfaction.
self-destruct. It's
Yeah.
gonna self-destruct.
Yeah.
You will self-destruct, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay? You're gonna self-destruct. You're gonna lose this fight. You're gonna end up having to pay more and more money.
Well, you know,
Or start paying money.
don't be
'Cause you
surprised
haven't
if somebody come out of the bushes and tell the truth on her end.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I already know she hanging around with Tony. Look, all I needed was you wrap this up and put a bow on it.
I showed
She
up
is
didn't create
messing around with Tony, period. In the
I
discussion.
shown up
How
didn't
would she
create
get
this.
this document
Mhm.
unless Tony pulled it up himself and tried? But I doubt that very seriously.
But the
They're
lady
working
dropped it
together.
on
She
me.
sent it.
Yeah, the lady that dropped it on me appeared just after I cut ties with him.
Mm.
Not too long after I cut ties with him.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I want to say, well, let me see. I've had this since late June. Yeah, that would be around that, you know, because I was talking a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking a lot of shit. I was pissed,
Yeah, you were.
because number one, and see, the other thing that I don't appreciate with this mangy dog is that she's telling everybody she knew exactly what he did, and she's still stuck by him. Bitch, you don't know what I knew.
Right. She sure doesn't.
You don't
She's
know what the
making up
hell
stuff.
I knew. You going by what you knew. Because
You
see,
knew.
I wasn't following her. I wasn't following Danny when all that stuff hit the street.
Right.
And I didn't suddenly just decide, oh, something happened and let me go run to these people I've never heard of before or had any reason to go.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? It came
Exactly.
later. And then listening to his explanation from the time that it was dropped into YouTube till the time that he was telling us
The
his side.
story.
As a matter of fact, he was telling when he went to Maggie's platform, the same things that he was saying to Maggie when she was sitting there. And now she claims that she was doing I was trying to give him time to, blah, blah, blah. The day that Ralph ran him off. Everything that he said on that live stream was the same stuff he was telling us. Exact. And there was never any pushback from her or anything. It wasn't until Ralph showed up and ran him out of there.
That's it. Because
hi,
he
Mr.
would
Phillip.
still be on the platform.
He's telling her, tell your chat to respect me and blah, 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 blah. And she, oh, well, I was doing that because I wanted information. I wanted information. No, you wanted content. That's what you wanted.
She wanted content.
You wanted content. And you didn't, it didn't matter what he was saying.
Exactly.
But bitch, don't ever think for 1 minute you know what I was thinking when I knew what I knew.
Exactly.
When I knew what I knew, I cut his ass loose.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry it wasn't according to your time
To
frame.
your plan.
Because see, while you was over here talking bullshit, I was working on Angie Stone.
Right.
Sorry, you
Doing
can't
your
relate
thing.
to that.
You wasn't watching her. You didn't know.
No.
You didn't care about her. You didn't know who she was.
I didn't
All of a sudden,
watch
here come
her
this
or Danny.
frog leg messing with you.
I wasn't watching her or Danny in the beginning.
Yeah.
I really wasn't. But then as time went on and things started not making sense, you know, little pieces
wasn't adding
of the
up.
story weren't adding up after a while. Because what had made it change was his behavior the day that he went to Maggie's. This isn't when, you know, everything poof. I know now. But there was just between me and my mods talking, we were like, okay, he said that the state of Hawaii has rules, blah, 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 you know, and it just kind of, you know, after a while, it was sounding weird.
It was sounding weird, the rules.
It was
and
sounding
stuff like
weird.
that. Yeah.
His explanation on, you know, I didn't literally do that to her. My hand grazed against her breast kind of thing and stuff like that. Well, again, at some point in time, I said, you know what? I got to go where there's some receipts because I didn't know where to begin. I'll be honest, I didn't know where to begin on where I could find out all this information. So I heard about Danny and I went to her to her live stream and I started getting receipts. When I saw all the receipts she has, that was it. That was it.
A slap in the face.
This was after the scam. This was after the scam. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That happened. I didn't see Danny's stuff until he scammed me out of that money because he scammed me out of it in May.
Right. It was after.
It was after. So not Danny, I'm sorry. Maggie can paint whatever damn picture she wants.
Yeah.
But she seems to be the only one that's got a hair up her ass about me and Quiet Storm. Everybody else done moved on.
And we done moved on and it's old news and it just sounds like a broken record.
It is really a broken record.
It's skipping, it's broke, it's annoying. It's just like, shut the hell up. Mm-hmm. No one's listening to you. And I really do believe she's fading.
She is. She's disappearing.
I really do believe that.
That's what dusty bitches do.
Her content is, and you know what Danny keeps saying, and this is so true, is that look how she puts Danny in her thumbnails and everywhere. Her content, she is, without Danny, she wouldn't be shit.
She wouldn't be shit. She wouldn't be shit. As a matter of fact, she puts Danny, King Payne, and thumbnails, and they're not even hardly in there. They're in there for a blip right here and a blip right there, and she's not even talking about them.
No.
She did a whole couple of videos of me and different excerpts from different live streams and the King Payne interview and all this stuff. And she's putting all these pieces together. She's got Danny's face in the thumbnail, and Danny ain't nowhere talked about.
No, nowhere exactly. But using her to grip to get her audience. She knows if she takes Danny out of her content, she wouldn't be shit. She wouldn't be nothing.
She's jealous of Danny. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, she's very jealous. Of Danny.
She wants to know what Danny looked like because chances are she look a hell of a lot better than you, boo-boo.
Oh God, yes.
But she's very smart. She's got her shit together. She gets her receipts. See, all Maggie did was ride Danny's coattails.
I heard her say something tonight that was real stupid. She said, they're saying that I'm jealous. How can I
She
be
is.
jealous? The only
She
way that
is.
I could be jealous is if I was jealous, then I would be trying to sabotage these people. No, it's not. You can be jealous of her pinky toe. You can be jealous of anything. Don't necessarily have to be looks
What
or
does it
have to
have?
be
What does sabotaging these people have to do with how you feel about Danny?
right. Exactly. Good question.
You're gonna be jealous whether we in the mix or not.
Yep.
That's
You
the
are.
bottom line. She's jealous. Danny
She's
is much
jealous,
smarter
and
than
I
her.
she admires Danny because of Danny's intelligence, and she took her down. She secretly is in love with Danny too.
Ooh wee. Well, either way it goes, she can suck ass for all I care.
Yeah, man, okay.
But
I second the
if
notion.
she got to clap at me, I'm gonna definitely clap back. I will definitely clap back
I know that's
until
right.
she is in the wind, because
In
the
the
time
wind,
is
in the
coming.
dust,
The time
like
is
dust.
coming.
Yes, it is.
The time is coming.
When
Trust me.
when you hear it and when you listen and when you're like, it's just like, ooh, you really are that person that really don't matter. You really are that person that has lost whatever you thought you had at one point.
Yeah. Well, when
Like
she
it's
lost
really
Polly,
gone.
that was the proof was in the pudding right there. When she
Yeah,
lost Polly, that spoke volumes.
it did. And Plotter. I think
Yeah.
Plotter was a guy. And because I said, shame on you, Plotter, for going after women, and still shame on him. But look
Mm.
what happened. They were betrayed by the very person that they loved so much.
Mhm. But she don't understand love. I
Oh
did.
no, that's impossible.
I liked Polly, and I liked, but love. I just
I
love.
don't
She has
understand what
no
love is.
concept of
Love. What is love? Love is that's
when you're
not even
talking
in my
about.
vocabulary
Well, but see, she doesn't understand the concept of
at
when
all.
you show love for someone. It doesn't mean
Right.
a actual love. It doesn't.
Right.
It's not an intimate love. It's a dedicated,
It's
loyal
a
love.
dedicate. It's a
She
soft
doesn't
spot
get
that you
that.
have for someone because they treated you a certain way.
Right.
And give back that treatment to you. But as
And
she was
and you
giving
believe in them.
blanks,
Yeah.
she wasn't giving shit. She was giving blanks, and they were pouring out their heart and soul to this bitch. And look how she treated y'all, like y'all were like stepchildren, not even
Yeah.
stepkids, just
Redhead
strangers off of a
stepkids.
street, some enemy. She
Yeah.
treated it happened so fast. My
It
head
did.
spun. It was like, Polly, love you. Fuck you, Polly, bitch.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
And
how quick it happened.
I'm sure Polly has a lot of. She could write a book behind them scenes.
Polly, if you want to come on my channel to express your expressness, please come
Your
up
expressness.
to talk about the
OMG.
hoe. Come on
Okay.
over. We'll talk about it.
Huh.
I would definitely go talk about it, have a combo. So what happened
Okay.
here? I'll have me a list if she allowed me
Hmm.
and go in. What
I
did
don't
you
think she
think?
gonna do that because she
No.
participated. She
Mm-mm.
participated in the bullshit. So
Yeah, she did.
you
She's
know,
accountable.
accountable. Hmm. But like I said, whatever's done in the dark definitely comes out in the light.
Yeah.
And she can mock me all she wants, but I know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, she's slow. Yeah. And you
Almost to a
look
stop.
so much like the better person. She the one looks like the idiot. Keep pounding something and pounding something and pounding something that makes, first of all, nobody's listening to and nobody cares.
Yeah.
Only she cares. Right? Does it matter when someone found out? The fact is that
Exactly.
someone found out.
Exactly. Which you got a
Period.
stopwatch timing when I should find out and when I should.
Right.
You don't know who I
Right.
followed or none of that. But again,
Well, she was following a psychiatrist and following somebody that was in a coma. So what does that tell you? Somebody that told her that she was in a coma, but was on their second honeymoon.
Wow.
But I didn't know. I didn't know. You sure?
Yeah.
You sure you didn't know about Ada?
I didn't see. I wasn't privy to all that stuff. I just seen them ugly cries she did.
Oh,
that
girl, okay.
That was hilarious. But
oh, Ada.
highly sensitive introvert said liar do.
Yeah, she's a liar, dude. That's right. Highly sensitive.
But it's just amazing, and I you have to be very, very narcissistic
You do.
to deliberately. I mean, if somebody's warning you, keep my name out your mouth, and you gonna continue to talk shit. I mean, even with she tries to perpetrate Meech. Meech is a creep, but bitch, you was the one
calling him daddy.
You called him daddy,
begging for help. That's how I know That's how I know for a fact she was calling any and everybody for help to fight Danny. That's why I know for a fact that bitch called Tony and said, "Can you help me? What can we do?" I know she did.
Nothing surprises me.
Because she called Meech and didn't even know him. Was begging him for her channel back. Daddy, oh daddy.
But she says he's a creep. I tell you what.
He wasn't a creep then.
He wasn't a creep for you to reach out to him.
When you was calling him daddy.
He had something you wanted.
Yeah, she's been listed as a 304.
Ugh. That can't be a successful one.
Yeah, it's just not. I don't think it's very. Yeah, I don't think it's very good.
No. But anyway, I've held you guys long enough. This live has lasted 3 hours and 35 minutes.
I've been on the panel.
But hey, it is what it is, and as each day goes by, there's just more and more information out there for people to dissect, and it's up to everybody to decide where, what they think. But, I just, hey, if somebody was telling me to keep their name out their mouth and they saying things that this person has said to them, I would be shutting the hell up.
I would too.
I would. So, but that's what she does. When she's found out, then all of a sudden that person's a creep.
Right. Yes. She changes the narrative.
Yeah. Now I guess Tony's a creep now, or whatever.
Yeah. That's what she called him. Some type of name.
Anything to cover her own ass.
To cover her own, she will throw you under the bus.
Yep.
She'll throw you right under that bus and say, Did you see Lady Letitia? I didn't see her ass. And the whole time I'm under the bus. Bitch.
Lord have mercy.
She is a person that you don't want to ever freaking befriend. No. Someone that you don't ever want to get to know. Someone that you wish you had never met. I mean, that's serious. I wish I never met you. Like that's how jacked up your personality is, and how jacked up your insides are. You're rotten to the core. Sorry.
Ooh. Oh no! Don't be. Hey, the truth shall set you free.
It's rotten.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she does admit she's a narcissist. It's a little late. We already know, Doodle Bird.
Right. We know you were never an empath.
Yeah.
Hey, she Tudor was being nice to you. Your ass is narcissistic, and you know you are. You're full of it.
Wow. Well, that
Okay.
after a while, when your bridges are all gone, what do? You go to work.
You go to work.
You
That's
go to work.
exactly what she did. Go to
You go to
work.
work. Your bridges are getting, boy, them areas of opportunity are getting smaller and smaller.
Smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that this job is she's gonna, I'm not wishing it because that's not who I am, but I do believe that she's gonna give them hell on this job. Wherever she goes, she's gonna keep up chaos.
Yeah, it seems that way. It seems that way because that's what she does on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. She's a shit starter.
Mm-hmm. And this kind of this beefing thing, it is okay for a second, but you got to have something more to contribute to your platform than just constantly talking about
Negative.
people and beating people down or whatever. Everything is toxic information, just toxic.
Toxic.
Nothing to offer.
Nothing to offer. You know
Nothing.
you're gonna get some toxic, some negative, some pointing the fingers, some lying, some manipulation, some changing the story. This is what she does. This is her MO. You're gonna get all that wrapped up in one when you listen to her. And then you just drained when you get through listening. You're like, that was a whole bunch of wishy-washy BS.
A whole lot of noise, huh?
Yeah.
All right, sweetheart. Well, I'm gonna let everybody go because I know it's late in certain areas, especially your part of town, sweetie.
Thank you so much for having me, Auntie Mickey.
Anytime. I really enjoyed you, and I enjoyed everybody here in the chat. I know it started out kind of rocky with the live having to be shut down and started up again, and I apologize for that because StreamYard is definitely tripping. But nevertheless, I appreciate all of you. I love you guys, and you guys take care and take care of each other. Okay? Peace out now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, love.
Bye-bye.
Hey there, my kinfolk. Thanks for stopping by. Auntie Mickey's house, where we reach for the sky. Every comment and smile, you make my heart glow. Together we're strong, together we grow. From gossip to politics, we cover it all. Sharing laughs and thoughts, having a ball. Your support means everything that I know. Feels like family here in this sweet show. So let's keep it flowing, keep the love alive. Every moment together makes me thrive. You're more than viewers, you're my kinfolk. You see, my gratitude runs deep as the sea. Thank you for being here, for sharing your time with each comment, with each rhyme. You're my kinfolk, my family, my crew. So much love to all of you. Turn up the camera, let's make it bright. Your support lifts me up, takes flight.